Ladies and gentlemen, the stream is starting now. The Monday stream. We are doing Tavern Drawn again, of course. Because it's a fun and amazing game and everyone likes it. Okay, so first of all, telling everyone what's live. Okay, so here we go. Oh, by the way, my overlay I think doesn't fit for TD, so I need to turn it off. So, that's better. I think it's time to train GDI a bit. So let's wait the typical level simulator for T. Oh, Borgmo. Oh, lecker. Okay. Here we go.
Reporting. Acknowledge.
Building.
Ready and wait. Yes, sir. Yes, right away, sir. Moving. Affirmative. Affirmative. Ready and waiting. Acknowledged.
Construction complete. New construction options.
Unit reporting. Acknowledged. Awaiting order. You got it.
Construction complete. New construction options. Building.
Reporting.
Building.
Vehicle moving out. Moving out. Unit report. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting.
Unit
Waiting
ready.
order. Reporting. Roger. Affirmative. Waiting order. You got it. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ready and waiting.
Unit ready.
Not a problem. Affirmative. Unit acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Reporting. Moving out. Waiting order. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Construction complete. New construction options.
Waiting order. Moving out. Waiting order. Report. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Civilian building captured.
Unit reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Civilian building captured.
Yes, sir. Moving out.
Building. Our base is under attack. Unit ready. Repairing. Unit ready.
Ready and waiting. Roger. Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Moving out. Vehicle affirmative. Right away, sir. Roger. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Yes, acknowledged. Vehicle acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Construction complete. New construction building. Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unable to build more.
Reporting. Move. Yes, affirmative. Moving out. Waiting order. Acknowledged. Unit ready and waiting. Reporting. You got it. Report. Affirmative. Wait. Moving. Vehicle. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Moving out. Problem. You got it. Unit. Acknowledged. Moving. Affirmative.
Oh, what's this lag even? What the fuck? Please show me who it is. Ah. Oh, fuck.
Moving out.
Building. 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 Building.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Vehicle report. Affirmative. Waiting order. Ready and wait. Right away, sir.
Building. Building. Construction complete.
Acknowledged. Moving. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes.
Unit lost.
Moving out. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Moving out. Acknowledged. Yes. Moving out. Yep. Affirmative. Moving out.
Cancel. Building.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Reporting. Roger. Waiting order. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Unit reporting. Acknowledged.
Building. Construction complete. Construction complete. Not deploy here. Construction complete. Construction complete. Building. Construction complete. Unit ready. Building. Construction complete. Building. Construction complete. Construction complete. New construction buildings. Building.
Reporting. Moving out.
Building. Lost.
Vehicle.
Construction complete. Unit ready. Unit ready. Building.
Waiting. Moving out.
Unit ready.
Unit reporting. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Unit ready.
Moving out. Moving out. Unit reporting. Affirmative. Vehicle acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Moving out. Reporting. Reporting. Yes. Affirmative. Waiting orders. Unit reporting. Moving out. Acknowledged.
Construction complete. Unit
Moving
ready.
out.
Our base is under attack.
Acknowledged.
Repairing. Unit ready. Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Waiting orders.
Repairing.
Acknowledged. Reporting.
Unit
Moving
ready.
out.
Construction building captured.
Moving out. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Moving out.
Unit ready. Unit lost. Not deployed here. Unit ready. Building. Unit ready.
Affirmative.
On cancel.
Waiting orders. Acknowledged.
Construction complete. Unit ready. Building. On cancel building. Unit ready.
Unit affirmative. Moving out. Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Acknowledge. Vehicle
Unit
report.
ready.
Waiting. Acknowledge. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting. Waiting order. Roger.
Unit ready.
Waiting. Not a problem. Moving
Unit
out.
ready.
Yep, moving out.
Construction complete. Unit ready. New construction options. Unit ready. On cancel building. Unit ready. Building. On cancel. Unit ready. Building. Building.
Wait. Affirmative. Vehicle.
Unit
Yes, sir.
ready.
Waiting order. Yes. Ready and waiting. Right away, sir. Affirmative.
Construction complete. Unit ready. New construction options. Unit ready.
Reporting.
Unit ready.
Vehicle. Affirmative. Waiting order. You got affirmative.
Repairing. Unit ready.
Reporting. Not a problem. Vehicle reporting.
Repairing.
Reporting. Yes.
Unit ready.
Unit moving out.
Construction
Waiting.
ready.
Reporting.
Unit
Acknowledge.
ready.
Ready. Right away. Yes. Acknowledge.
Our base is under attack. Unit ready.
Unit
Repairing.
reporting. Moving out.
On cancel.
Wait. Acknowledge. Reporting. Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Moving out. Affirmative. Unit acknowledge.
Unit ready.
Waiting. Moving out. Reporting. Yes, sir. Acknowledge.
Structure
Waiting
lost.
order. Moving out. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Report. Moving in. Affirmative.
Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Not a problem. Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Acknowledge. Vehicle
Enemy
reporting.
marines approaching. Unit lost.
Ach du Scheiße.
Unit moving out. Vehicle affirmative. Acknowledge. Acknowledge. Reporting. Affirmative. Unit reporting. Affirmative.
Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit ready.
Acknowledge. Unit moving out. Moving
Unit
out.
ready.
Yes, sir. Unit report. Affirmative. Acknowledge.
Building. Building. On cancel building.
Reporting.
Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledge. Ready and waiting.
Unit
Waiting order.
lost.
Moving out. Acknowledge. Unit affirmative. Acknowledge. Yes. Moving
Unit
out.
ready.
Yes. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Awaiting order. Affirmative. Moving out. Reporting.
Unit
Acknowledge.
lost.
Unit moving out. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledge.
lost.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Moving out.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledge. Waiting. Acknowledge.
Unit ready. Unit lost.
Unit affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Mission
GG.
accomplished. Battle control terminated.
Yes, sir. Acknowledge.
Building.
Waiting affirmative. Awaiting order. Acknowledge. Reporting. Acknowledge. Yes, moving out.
Construction complete. Building. Options. Building. Construction complete.
Unit reporting. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative.
Construction complete. New construction options. Building.
Ready and waiting. Right away, sir. Yes, sir. Reporting. Unit reporting. Moving up. Acknowledge. Awaiting orders. Roger.
Unit ready.
Got it. Awaiting orders. Not a problem. Vehicle moving out. Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Moving out. Awaiting orders.
Unit ready.
Acknowledge. Report. Acknowledge. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Ready and wait. Affirmative. Unit reporting. Moving out.
Construction complete. Building. New construction options. Building. Construction complete. Construction complete. Building. Construction
Reporting.
complete.
Affirmative. Acknowledge.
Construction complete.
Vehicle reporting. Moving out. Awaiting orders.
Unit lost.
Awaiting orders. Unit reporting. Acknowledge. Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Moving. Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Reporting. Awaiting orders. Waiting orders. Acknowledge. Reporting. Acknowledge. Yes, sir.
Construction complete. Low power. New construction options. Building. Civilian building captured.
Moving out. Vehicle reporting. Moving out. Ready and waiting. Roger. Awaiting orders. Not a problem. Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Unit. Affirmative. And waiting. Waiting orders. Affirmative. Reporting. Yes, sir. Yes. Moving out.
Unit ready.
Acknowledge.
Building. 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 Our base is under attack. Building.
Report right away, sir.
Repairing.
Unit. Acknowledge.
Construction complete.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Affirmative.
Building. Cancel. Building. Unit ready.
Reporting. Acknowledging orders. You got it. Waiting order. Moving. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Moving out. Reporting.
We are going to
Acknowledge.
have to act if we want to live in a different world.
Ready and waiting. Roger. Waiting orders. Unit report. Acknowledge. Waiting orders. Moving out. Unit reporting.
We are
Affirmative.
going to have to act.
Yes, sir. Moving out.
Cancel.
Affirmative. Reporting.
Unit ready.
Vehicle reporting.
Cancel.
Unfolding very
Waiting. You
quickly.
got it. Yes, sir. Acknowledge.
Move toward more ideas that will actually help
Moving out.
bring this thing to an
Unit
end.
Unable to build more. Unit ready.
Yes, acknowledge.
Our base is under attack.
Waiting. Moving out. Reporting. Waiting order. Yes, sir. Vehicle reporting.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
We are going to have to act.
Report. Acknowledge. Reporting. Ready and waiting. Not a problem. Reporting. Yes, sir. Unit reporting.
Unit
Vehicle
ready.
moving.
Structure
Acknowledging.
lost.
Report. Moving. Waiting order. Affirmative. Moving out.
On hold.
Unit reporting. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledge.
Construction complete. Building. Cancel. Unit ready.
Unit reporting.
Building.
Yes, affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Report. Moving out.
Cancel. Building.
Moving. Unit. Affirmative. Vehicle acknowledged.
Repairing.
Waiting order. Not reporting. Moving out. Vehicle reporting.
Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Waiting orders.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Our base is under attack. Ready. Construction complete.
Vehicle ready. Yes, acknowledged.
Unit ready. ready. Repairing.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Vehicle moving out. Waiting order. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Vehicle
There's a
reporting.
very unstable
Yes, sir.
situation on the
Unit
ground
acknowledged. Waiting
that
order.
is
Vehicle.
unfolding very
Unit moving
quickly.
out. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Yes. Affirmative. Waiting order. Moving out. Moving out. Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Moving out. Affirmative. Moving. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes. Acknowledged. Vehicle moving out. Moving out.
Unit lost.
Yes. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Unit ready.
Affirmative. Waiting. Moving out.
Unit lost.
Reporting. Moving out.
Unit lost.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Yes.
Construction lost. Unit ready. Unit lost.
Waiting. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Report. Acknowledged. Waiting. Moving out.
Oh, why is the music suddenly so
Low
loud?
power.
What the hell?
Unit reporting. Yes.
Fucking trucks, man.
Acknowledged.
So different.
Low power.
Yeah, low power, I know.
Unit ready. Construction complete. Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Moving. Reporting. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Unit.
Unit lost. Silos needed.
Acknowledged.
Unit
Silos
unit
needed.
ready.
Waiting. Acknowledged.
Construction complete. New construction option. Building. Construction building. Unit ready. Building. Unit ready.
Waiting. Yes, sir.
Our base is under attack.
Moving out.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Unit moving out. Affirmative.
On cancel. On cancel.
Awaiting order.
Unit construction complete.
Acknowledged.
New construction building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Building. On cancel. Building complete. Building. Ready. Building.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Cancel. Ready. Building.
Reporting. Moving out. Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Unit reporting. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Moving out.
Our base is under attack.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Repairing.
Reporting.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Waiting.
Construction complete. Unit ready.
Waiting. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Ready and waiting, sir. Reporting.
Unit ready.
Vehicle affirmative.
Unit ready. Unit ready.
Yes, acknowledge. Unit reporting. Affirmative.
Unit ready. On cancel building.
Reporting. Moving out.
Unit construction
Affirmative.
complete.
Moving out.
Unit ready.
Vehicle
Unit
acknowledged.
ready. Unit ready.
Vehicle reporting. Unit reporting.
Unit
Yes, sir.
ready.
Moving out. Awaiting order. Vehicle acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Moving.
Construction complete. Unit
Reporting.
ready. New
Yes, sir.
construction
Waiting order.
options.
Vehicle reporting.
Unit ready.
Unit reporting.
Unit ready.
Yes,
Unit
sir.
ready. Unit ready.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Waiting order. Reporting. Vehicle moving. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Our base is
Roger,
under
sir.
attack.
Moving. Affirmative. Ready and underway,
Repairing.
sir. Unit reporting.
Civilian
Reporting.
2. Structure
Moving out.
lost. Civilian
Affirmative.
2.
Affirmative.
Construction complete.
Moving out.
Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Ready. You got report. Roger. Awaiting affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. You got it. Waiting. Not a problem. Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Unit
acknowledged.
lost.
Affirmative. Reporting. Moving. Acknowledged. Moving.
Unit
Yes, sir.
lost. Unit
Moving
lost.
out. Reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting.
Construction complete. Ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit lost. New construction options.
Moving out. Yes.
Unit base is under attack.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Moving. Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost. Unit repairing.
Moving out. Unit reporting.
Unit ready. Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Moving out. Affirmative. Reporting. Moving out.
Building.
Vehicle
Unit
reporting.
lost.
Unit
Unit
acknowledged.
lost.
Moving out. Affirmative. Report. You got it. Unit acknowledged.
Construction complete. Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Moving out. Report.
Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit lost. Mission accomplished. Battle control terminated.
Hey Laurie, what's up, champion? That's a champ. The rugged champ. Another one. Let's see if you also win Rugger Season 5, right? I actually can see this happen. Pretty easy. The finals were way too easy for you, man. I think next time they should just bind one of your arms on your back. Maybe then they have a chance. Hey, Borgmo, what's up, bro? Borgmo. Borgmo. Ah, that reminds me, I haven't uploaded the last TD stream yet. I need to do that as well. Hey Dave, what's up?
Hey man.
Yo. Hey, how was New Year for you?
Pretty quiet.
Pretty quiet, okay. I haven't been this hardcore, I don't know, spaced out since, I don't know, month or something, I don't know. I'm still questioning my existence. Oh.
Yeah, I hadn't slept the night before, and like way after midnight, way after the New Year thing, I jumped on here for just to watch a game or something, and ended up challenge match. A few RA guys like Abarat, Cans, and Princer wanted to challenge us, and if we win, everyone go Dune afterwards, and if they win,
and you went Dune, right?
Everyone go RA.
Yeah.
So one guy like tried to stack it because he was mixed up. He thought if we win, we go RA, and if they win, we win Dune. And he was shitty, so he went our team. So we had to really try. But yeah, we kicked their ass, and then they were like, best of 3.
Okay.
Well, so we kicked their ass again, but I was so tired, like I was floating during that game. I didn't even know what was going on. But me and Binary Boy kicked their ass.
Buggy Boy. Good old Binary. So by the way, are you seeing this match right now? This is actually pretty aggressive stuff from Lurker. Aggro Lurker.
I was just saying goodnight to my niece. What did you just say?
I just said pretty aggressive plays by Lurker here.
Yeah, the God Tower kind of shuts it down, although you could get in at that power plant.
I like that Lurker Master was pulling his Harvester for defense, but he should have stopped in between. He did it way too long. Oh, this God Tower, man. That's a real pillbox. Were you there in the game where I was fighting Unano?
The previous one, yeah, I saw that.
Okay, so yeah, I don't know, like I know that the maps, some of the maps we have progress with Andra a bit open for Nord, but I don't know, I feel like GDI hasn't experimented enough with Humvees. I've played so many games with Borgmo recently, and I don't know, I feel like we both get to like GDI Humvees even more and more with each game we play.
Yeah, yeah, like especially now that they've been buffed, they probably are a bit underrated. I think still APCs are actually, and they were buffed a while ago. I played a 3v3 in which I had the weaker team recently on Back to Basics. I don't know if you remember that one. And I just went APCs infantry, and they completely shut the tank spam from the other guys down.
How much? I know APC's using kind of a grenade launcher. What's that grenade launcher good against? Like, it is better against tanks and buildings certainly than Humvee MG, of course, yeah. But how
Yeah,
much better
they
is
can
it?
actually burst down harvesters, and then not too bad with tanks. The thing is that I had so many of them, and I was moving them about so much that the damage they were incurring from light tanks and medium tanks was always being spread. You know, like the different APCs. By the way, like I'm not suggesting that he's cheating or anything, but Lurker is in channel. He's just muted.
Yeah,
his
no.
mic.
I mean, if we don't say anything what Master is doing, there is no cheating
Yeah,
whatsoever.
no, I don't mean that. I was actually going to say just in case it's distracting for him.
But by the way, I'm really looking forward to TDGL. I hope everyone is spreading the words. I mean, it's gonna be a fun experience, I guess, and it's even gonna be a bit more chilly than Ruggle, if you know what I mean. Like Ruggle is always stressy with the informations and such. But since
Yeah.
we have our own Discord, I think it's a bit easier to handle.
Sure.
So I think we just make a chill end. But I hope we get enough players, you know, so it's never getting boring.
Seems pretty popular right now.
I mean, we don't have divisions, so... Oh yeah, the new Hummer. I really like that AOA really buffed the Hummer in the category against light vehicles. I think that was the correct decision at the end. Even though I would have liked a buff of HP as well, but that would have maybe made it too good against infantry, I don't know.
Were you around when he had like overbuffed it?
Yeah, I was around that
yeah,
time.
you were the one with the testing it. That was insane. It was so funny when he's like, "Oh, you just need a micro. Okay, let's switch factions." Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then I was the guy who played Humvees against him. He was like, "Oh shit, how do I stop that now?"
That's right. And he like, cause he had been going eco, and he was like, "Oh fuck it, I'll just spam buggies then." So it was like your one Hummer against his 3 buggies. Wasn't really a fair test, you know.
Hey,
yeah,
Borgmo.
Finally, you can hear me.
Man, took you long enough. What's up, bro? What's up? Oh, that flame tank, man.
Should be ignoring those Humvees and just go for the buildings.
Yeah, I mean, one flame tank is already in his base.
Yeah.
Yeah. Flame tank MVP, GG.
Battle control terminated.
The Humvee spam, man. But I'm looking forward to everything. I don't know. So, what's the other map? So we did Badland Ridges, we did Match Point, Aggressive Tendencies. Okay, now Pirates and Emperors. And then Twisted Ichor Wasteland. And what else? Oh yeah, the Terran Democracy is next. Just going through all the maps we have planned so far. Oh, okay, Borgmo. Oh, damn it. This guy wants to play you. Oh no,
And
let's nice. Okay, here we go.
I'm gonna mute.
Okay.
Oh, how do you do this? Oh,
I don't care. We do however we want, so it's just training. You know, and it doesn't matter if one of us loses, he can just say, "You didn't win, it was just a training match." Okay, here we go. Oh, no. You know, light support I hate because I always misclick on the fucking army and then I do not deploy my fucking MCV. Blech. Oh, someone is lagging. Oh, no, it's fine.
Construction complete. Building. New construction options. Construction complete.
How many viewers you got right now, Gannon?
New construction options.
3 right now. I haven't asked Sosket to put any annotation. Oh fuck, that's a mistake. That's a dumb dead Humvee.
Unit
Yep.
lost. On cancelled. Building. Unit ready.
Last stream was better. There I had over 15, and I didn't even announce that one as well. But I think it's like most of the. I think like everyone has a hangover right now. At least I have.
Not a problem.
Ugh.
Construction complete. New construction options.
Yes, sir. Ready and waiting. You got it.
Building. Unit ready.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Waiting orders.
Construction complete. New construction. Building. 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 Unit ready.
Waiting orders. Acknowledged. Unit report.
Construction complete.
Reporting. Moving out.
Unit ready.
Got it. Yes, work acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Unit. Affirmative.
Why is this game so laggy? What the hell?
Waiting. Moving out. Reporting. Unit reporting. Vehicle. Affirm. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Vehicle report. Moving out. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Waiting orders. Roger. Unit reporting. Moving out.
Cancel.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Vehicle reporting. Moving out. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Unit reporting. Moving out. Unit acknowledged. Vehicle moving out. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, moving out. Unit reporting. Yes, acknowledged.
Construction complete.
Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Moving out.
Unit lost.
Reporting.
Cancel. Building. Construction complete. Building. Construction complete. Cannot deploy here. Cannot deploy Unit here. Ready. Construction complete. Unit construction lost. Complete. Construction complete. Building. Construction complete. Construction complete. Construction complete. Construction complete. New construction options.
Right away, sir. Ready and waiting. Not a problem.
Unit ready.
Awaiting orders.
Our base is under attack.
Reporting. Awaiting orders.
Construction
Roger.
complete. New construction options. Building.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Unit ready.
Ready, you got it.
Unit ready. Building. Unit ready.
Reporting. Right away, sir.
Unit ready. Unit ready. Building. Construction complete. Unit ready.
Awaiting affirmative.
Unit ready.
Ready and roger. Yes, sir. Not a problem. You got it.
Our base is under attack. Ready. Repairing. Unit ready.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Building.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready. Cancel. Ready.
Not a problem. No, roger. Affirmative. You right acknowledged. Awaiting order.
Unit lost.
You got it.
Unit lost.
Ready and waiting.
Construction complete.
Roger. Ready and waiting. Not a problem. Ready, acknowledged.
Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit lost. Building.
Yes, sir. Awaiting orders. Roger. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Not a problem. Yes, sir.
Unit
Got it.
lost.
Vehicle. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Moving out. Unit acknowledged.
Construction
Waiting.
complete.
Waiting. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Right away, sir.
Civilian building captured. Unit ready. Repairing.
Awaiting order. Acknowledged. Reporting. Not a problem.
Building.
Reporting. Roger.
Unit ready. Unit
Yes, right
ready.
away, sir. Not a problem. Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders.
Unit
Got it.
ready.
Unit reporting.
Our base is under attack. Unit ready.
Ready and waiting. Roger.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Reporting.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready.
Ready and waiting. Roger.
Unit
Not a problem.
ready. Cancelled.
Yes, sir. Awaiting orders.
Construction
Right away, sir.
complete. Unit lost. Ion cannon. New construction options.
Ready and waiting. Vehicle reporting. Yes,
Ah, seriously.
waiting order. Affirmative. Reporting. You got it. Yes, sir. You got it. Waiting order.
Unit ready.
Still pretty bad. Wasn't
Ready
only
and
this
waiting.
guy.
Reporting. Ready and waiting. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Waiting order. Not a problem. Reporting. Roger. Waiting right away, sir. Ready and waiting.
Construction complete. Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. You got it. Waiting order. Roger. Reporting. Not a
Unit
problem. Yes,
ready.
right away, sir. Affirmative. Yes, acknowledged. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Wait, moving out. Ready and affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Unit ready and waiting. Right, not a problem. Vehicle moving out. Waiting. Acknowledged.
Unit
Reporting.
ready.
Moving out. Reporting. Roger. Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Unit vehicle. Yes, sir. Reporting. Wait. Affirmative. Unit waiting order. Acknowledged. You got it. Waiting order. Acknowledged. Yes. Moving out. Yes, sir. Waiting order. Not a problem. Roger. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Vehicle moving out. Wait. Moving out.
Building. Unit building. Cancelled. Building.
Unit reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Reporting. Vehicle acknowledged. Yes, sir. Moving
Unit
out.
ready.
Unit report. Affirmative.
Construction complete. Unit ready.
Vehicle. Yes, sir. Wait. Move. Yes. Acknowledged. Unit reporting. Awaiting orders.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Right away, sir. Vehicle
Unit
reporting.
lost.
Unit
Unit lost.
moving
Unit
out.
lost.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Yes.
Unit lost. Construction complete.
Vehicle affirmative. Waiting. Moving. Acknowledged. Wait. Acknowledged. Report. Unit report. Affirmative. Waiting order. Affirmative. You got it. You roger. Vehicle reporting. Moving out.
Cancel complete. Unit ready. Unit lost. Cannot deploy here.
Moving out.
Enemy
Yes, sir.
planes approaching.
Oh,
Ready.
fuck.
Unit
Vehicle
lost.
acknowledged.
Okay,
Unit moving. Affirmative.
I'm out.
Building.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Yo, come on!
Cancelled.
Yeah?
Construction complete. Cannot deploy here.
Yes, sir. I'm on it. Yes, sir. You got it.
Building. On cancel. On cancel. Building. Construction complete. Unit ready. New construction options. Unit ready.
Yes, sir. I'm on it.
Unit ready.
Ready and waiting. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Problem.
Unit ready. Deploy here. Repairing. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Repairing. Unit ready. Construction complete. Unit ready. Unit ready.
Yeah, you got it.
Unit
Yes,
ready.
sir.
Construction complete. Unit ready. Cancel. Building.
Vehicle moving out. Yeah, come on. Yes, sir. I'm on it. Yo, you got it. Unit reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Vehicle affirmative. Yep, moving out. Affirmative. Unit acknowledged.
Repairing.
Yeah, I'm on it. Moving out. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Do you see this, GDave? I love repairing.
I see that you've done what a lot of people don't do as well, which is rally point the repair pad. Otherwise, it can get choked up, and obviously rallying it to where units are needed is important.
Mm,
Because the default
Unit
rally
ready.
point is just below the repair pad, so if you send a few vehicles to it, it can quickly get choked up, and then it doesn't actually work with you.
Construction complete.
Moving out.
Construction complete. Repairing. Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Yo, you got it. Report moving out.
Unit ready. Cancel. Building. Unit lost.
Ready. Acknowledged. Unit reporting.
Unit
Waiting
ready.
orders. Vehicle report. Affirmative. Reporting. You got it.
Repairing.
Acknowledged. Unit waiting orders.
Unit
Moving out. Yes,
lost.
sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Lost.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Cannot deploy here.
Moving out. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Ion cannon ready. Lost. Unit lost. Building. Unit ready. Building.
Vehicle report. Moving out.
Building. Cancel. Building. Select target. Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Waiting. Affirmative. Vehicle
Unit
reporting.
lost.
Moving out. Yo.
Construction complete. Select target. Unit lost. Charging.
No, sir. Yeah. Come on.
Repairing.
Waiting orders.
Unit lost.
You got
Unit
it. Right
ready.
on.
Unit lost.
Truck guy. Vehicle reporting. I'm on it. Acknowledged. Unit reporting. Moving
Our
out.
base is under attack. Construction complete.
That was left. Vehicle moving. Acknowledged. Yes. Unit acknowledged. Waiting orders. Moving. Reporting. Moving out. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Unit reporting. Report. Acknowledged. Vehicle moving out.
Unit ready. Cancelled.
Affirmative.
On construction cancelled.
Reporting.
Construction complete. Unit ready. Unit lost.
Unit affirmative.
Unit lost.
Yes,
Unit
sir.
lost. Unit lost.
Waiting orders. Moving out.
Unit structure lost.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Yo. No problem. Unit not reporting. Affirmative. Come on. Vehicle moving out. Yes, sir. I'm on
Unit
it.
lost.
Yeah, you got it.
Repairing.
Yeah. Yes, moving out. Acknowledge. Yo, no problem.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
Real tough
Structure lost. On cancel. Building.
Unit moving out.
Unit
Yes, sir.
lost.
Yes, sir.
Unit
I'm
ready.
on it. Yes, affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledge.
ready. Unit ready.
Report. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Unit ready. On cancel. Building.
Waiting
Enemy
on problem.
planes approaching. Unit ready.
Waiting order. Affirmative. Acknowledge.
Unit
Acknowledge.
ready.
Waiting order.
Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit lost.
Acknowledge. Reporting.
Unit ready.
Yeah, no
Unit
problem.
lost. Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit lost. Construction complete. Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit ready. Building. Unit building. Unit lost. Repairing. Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit ready. Lost.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. You got it.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Report. Yes, acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building. Unit ready.
Reporting.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Unit
Yeah, of
ready.
course, I
Building.
forgot.
Construction
I can
complete.
build out of
Unit
both.
ready. Building.
Forget about this the whole
Unit
time.
lost. Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Ready and right away, sir.
Construction complete. Unit lost.
Waiting. You got it. Acknowledged.
Construction complete. Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit building.
Moving out. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
No, he killed my first city.
Unit lost. Ready. On cancel. Building.
Waiting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Waiting orders. Move. Report. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Construction complete. Construction complete. Building.
Vehicle moving out. Yes, sir. Vehicle. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Report.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
All I can say now that it's done, there's a reasonable chance of getting an engineer when you sell a war factory, so it might have been worthwhile.
Ah, damn, okay. Okay, I will remember that next time. I didn't know that. That's pretty cool.
I
Also, I
think
don't-
the chances got decreased. Either that or I've just had bad luck recently, but it does need to be a full health factory.
Vehicle report.
Unit ready.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Yo, I'm on it. Unit moving out.
I really should build a service depot. I'm a bit in fear that he snipes this MCV as well, but we
Building.
will see.
Building. Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Unit moving out. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Unit moving out. Roger. Vehicle. Affirm. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
I wonder what does more DPS, the tower or the tanks, so I'm not sure. I think
Unit
I should
lost.
go on the tank.
Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit lost.
Yeah, I think probably tanks do more damage than a GP.
Lost. Unit lost.
Two tanks that is.
Lost.
Moving out. Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Moving out. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Reporting. Ready.
Unit lost.
Moving out. Reporting. Yes, sir. Come on.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Moving out.
Unit lost.
Vehicle.
Unit lost. Select target.
Reporting. Vehicle. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Keep them coming. Unit. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Mission accomplished. Battle control
Ooh, Mammoth
terminated.
Tank Army. Mammoth Tank Armada. Arr. What else map? Ah yeah, now Twisted Ico wasted. Now I will do a pause and then play again. Hey GDave, wanna play?
Should have expanded earlier.
GG. Yo,
No, I can't right now. I'm gonna eat stuff. In
Okay.
there.
Well, yeah, also didn't sleep a lot this night. For obvious reasons.
Why play only 1v1? Maybe 2v2?
We could do this later. Right now, I wanna show all the Rago maps, Tidigo maps we're gonna play. Okay, so that seems fine. Also, team games are for noobs. Nah, just kidding. Borgmo, does nobody wants to play you, man? You know, actually, why am I even dodging? Always a rematch after a match.
Maybe I'll win this time. We'll see. Muting again.
Yup. Okay, Ned, I will look at this later. But yeah, I could use this.
Building.
Ah, yeah, I should press H before I do this. I always forget. So how should I do this now?
Construction complete. Building. Construction options.
Not a problem. Acknowledged. Awaiting order. Acknowledged. Ready and waiting. You've got it. Yes, sir. Moving out.
Construction complete. New construction options. Unit ready. Building. On cancel. Building. Unit ready.
Awaiting order.
Civilian killed.
Ready and waiting. Unit reporting.
Ah, that was Borgmo. He likes killing civilians,
Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir. Moving out.
so he's over here right now.
Unit ready.
Ready and waiting. Reporting. Roger. Unit acknowledged. Awaiting order. Not a problem. Right away, sir. Reporting. Yes, sir. You've got it. Unit reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Civilian building captured.
Moving out. Acknowledged.
Ah, killing always your civilians is not so good always,
Construction
Borgmo.
complete. Lost.
Waiting.
Unit lost.
Awaiting order.
New construction options.
Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Building.
Reporting. Not a problem. You've got not a problem. Acknowledged. Moving. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Moving out. Acknowledged. Moving out. Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Moving out. Unit report. Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged. Moving out. Report acknowledged. Wait. Moving out. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Moving out. Affirmative.
Building. Unit ready.
Yes, acknowledged.
Unit ready. Unit lost.
Vehicle moving out. Waiting. Affirmative.
Unit lost. Unit
Damn it.
lost.
No,
Wait, Roger. Yes.
that Humvee should have lived.
Roger. Reporting.
Also, that I select my engineers with my attacking group is pretty weird. I cannot remember that this is actually the case in,
Construction
in
complete.
TD.
Yeah, it is actually.
Construction
It's something
buildings.
I considered
Ready and waiting.
making a ticket for because I don't think it should be.
Hmm.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting. Yes,
Construction complete.
Borgmo, not this time, man. Not
Building.
this time.
Civilian building captured.
ready. You've got it.
Building. Construction complete. Cannot deploy here. Construction complete. Unit construction complete.
Okay, so he is
Construction
on the top
complete.
left, huh?
Building. Our base is under attack. Construction complete. Lost. Unit lost. Building lost. Construction complete. Cannot deploy here. Construction complete. Repairing. Unit ready.
Reporting.
Building.
Come
Unit
on.
ready.
Waiting order. Acknowledged.
Construction complete. Building.
Yes, sir. Moving out.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Moving out. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative.
Repairing.
Report.
Okay,
Moving
he's
Unit
also building
ready.
something.
Waiting. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Vehicle reporting.
Uh-huh.
Acknowledged.
Ah, he's building a lot of vehicles.
sir.
Uh-huh.
Unit ready.
Moving out. Acknowledged.
Building. Unit ready. Building. Unit ready. Cancelled. Unit ready. Building.
Waiting order. Reporting. Moving out.
Unit ready.
So many vehicles right now, what the hell?
Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Reporting. Yes, sir.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Vehicle reporting. Unit reporting. Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir.
I should not
On
really.
cancel. Building.
I'm overextending us Humvees. Let's see.
Waiting orders. Vehicle moving
Ah,
out. Yes,
Unit
sir.
ready.
Moving out. Waiting order. Affirmative.
double war factory Humvee, bitch.
Reporting. Unit acknowledged. Acknowledged.
I feel like I still overdo it.
On cancel. Construction complete.
Vehicle report. Unit affirmative.
Aha, now he switched to harvesters.
Moving out. Affirmative.
Ah, can I kill this power plant? Let's see. Yeah, that seems to be enough.
Acknowledge. Moving out. Acknowledge. Moving out. Moving out.
Construction complete.
Acknowledge.
Unit ready.
Acknowledge.
Oh,
Wait. Moving out. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Unit report. Yes. Moving out.
Building. Construction complete.
Moving out.
Silos needed.
Acknowledge.
Construction complete. Construction complete. Construction complete. Construction complete.
Yes,
New
sir.
construction options. Building. Unit ready. Building.
Moving out. Unit waiting orders. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Reporting. Unit acknowledged.
Construction complete. Unit ready. Construction complete. Construction complete.
Affirmative.
Construction complete. Building. New construction options. Silos building. On cancelled. Building. Unit on cancelled. Building.
Reporting.
Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit lost.
Vehicle reporting.
Unit ready. Unit lost.
Acknowledge. Yes, sir.
Unit ready. Construction complete.
Acknowledged.
I wonder, can I win this
Unit
one? No,
ready.
not anymore. I misclicked.
Unit ready.
Oh, actually, I think I can.
Unit ready.
Oh!
Moving out. Yes, sir.
Unit ready. Unit ready.
Affirmative. Vehicle acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
On cancelled. Building.
Waiting. Moving out. Yes, sir.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Unit
Unit
moving out.
ready.
Reporting.
Ah, GDI. So
Unit
underpowered
ready.
on open maps. Can't believe it.
Unit ready.
Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir.
Unit
Oh,
ready.
he's actually going for a oh no, come on, not my Humvee. No. Ah, nah, he can't shoot over walls, right?
Unit
Ha!
ready.
No, not the Humvee.
Unit affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Roger. Ready and waiting.
Our base is under attack. Unit ready. Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Unit affirmative.
I always forget to
Repair.
shoot over
Unit
walls.
ready.
No, not the Humvee. Damn, I screwed up.
Construction complete.
Poor Humvee.
Moving out. You confirm. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Moving out.
Ion new construction building.
Vehicle reporting.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unit construction complete.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Unit lost.
Reporting. Right away.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Unit affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Report acknowledged.
Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit ready. Lost. Unit lost. Construction complete.
Affirmative. Ready. Right away. Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Unit lost.
Moving. Report.
Unit ready.
Yes.
Unit ready. Lost. Our base is under attack. Unit lost.
Vehicle acknowledged. Unit. Yes. Acknowledged.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
Vehicle. Yes. Acknowledged. Moving out.
Unit lost.
Unit reporting.
Unit lost.
Not a Roger. Moving out.
Unit ready.
Unit acknowledged. Wait. Acknowledged. Moving out. Reporting.
Unit lost. Unit ready. Mission accomplished. Battle control terminated.
Oh, which map is open now? Beyond the limits. GG. Ah, Lurker isn't the fastest in the universe. Okay, let's use addition map. Okay, I see.
Moving out.
Building.
Ah, this is a good tip.
Got it. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Oh, you didn't know about the HF thing?
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yeah, the pressing H and then pressing F. No, I did not know that.
Construction
I
complete.
thought I can
New
only
building.
send
Building
over
options.
Conyard and not an MCV.
Awaiting order. Acknowledge. Reporting. Right away, sir.
When you don't even have an MCV, it'll take you to another building. I'm not sure how the logic works on that actually.
Construction complete. New building options. Unit ready.
Not a problem.
Unit ready.
Awaiting orders. You got it. Awaiting orders. Reporting.
Okay, I'm gonna have some dinner now. I'll be kind of around and back in a while.
Okay.
Unit
Yes,
ready.
you got it. Right away, sir. Reporting. Not a problem. Ready and wait. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Unit reporting.
Civilian building captured. Unit ready.
Roger. Acknowledged. Reporting. Roger. Unit report. Acknowledged.
Construction complete. New construction options. Building.
Hmm? Lag?
Awaiting orders.
It's not me. I'm having green ping. Also, this stream is pretty boring right now. I'm sorry. Aha. Dave. Dave, you're lagging. Dave. No. No, Dave. Come on. No. No. Really thinking of going random the actual tournament, because random is also a very huge gift, since no one knows if you're really not and you can get rushed and die immediately. No, actually that's why life support is there, so random is actually useless. That's sad. If without light support the random would be super good.
Reporting.
Oh, I shouldn't have said it. Yes.
Unit.
Sorry if I lagged it by the way, Gannon. I
That's no
was trying to
problem.
watch downstairs and I forgot the Wi-Fi doesn't really stretch.
Yes, sir.
Ah, it's okay, it's okay. You just disconnected, by the way.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Moving out. Affirmative. Reporting. Yes, sir. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Affirmative. Roger. Unit moving out. Acknowledged.
Civilian building captured.
Yes, sir. You got it. Unit reporting. Moving out. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Not a problem. Yes, sir.
Lol. What? Ah, this was so low HP already?
Construction complete. Cannot deploy here. New construction options. On cancel building. 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 Construction complete. Construction complete. Construction complete. Building. Construction complete. Ready. Construction complete. Construction complete. New construction options.
Reporting. Moving out.
Okay, he's building something.
Acknowledged.
Also interesting that the music always stops for some reason. That must be a bug
Unit
with the
ready.
newest with the version or something. Ah, he's building a lot of vehicles right now. Good to know.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
He's building a lot.
Reporting. Moving out. Affirmative.
I feel like I should retreat really.
Unit ready.
Reporting. Roger.
Yeah, I will remove those
Yes,
guards.
sir.
Civilian building captured.
Acknowledged.
Where should I hide my Humvees when he comes? Ah, there he is
Unit
already.
ready. Our base is under attack.
Vehicle report. Affirmative. Waiting. Moving out. Acknowledged. Move. Unit acknowledged.
There he goes.
Construction complete.
Affirmative.
Unit
There
ready.
he runs.
Building. Unit lost. Unit on cancel building. Unit lost.
Ah, damn it, I shouldn't have attacked like this there.
Yes, ma'am. Moving out.
Unit ready. Unit lost.
Unit. Affirmative. Waiting. Acknowledged. Unit acknowledged. Reporting. Moving out. Affirmative.
Unit
Still
ready.
producing
Unit
now.
ready.
Could easily attack his expansion now if I wanted to.
Our base is under attack. Building.
Acknowledged.
Building. Ready.
Moving out. Waiting orders. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Yes, reporting.
He's producing so much right now.
Building. Cancel.
Waiting. Acknowledged.
Unit
No,
ready.
don't kill that.
Yes,
I
sir.
need that. Oh wait.
Yes, sir. You got it. Unit reporting. Affirmative.
Structure
Vehicle
lost.
acknowledged.
Unit
Yes,
ready.
Moving. Vehicle affirmative.
Oh.
Waiting orders. Affirmative. Reporting. Moving out. Affirmative. Vehicle acknowledged. Yes, sir. Moving out. Unit
Unit ready.
Unit
The Black Force is under attack.
Construction complete. Unit ready.
waiting orders. Reporting. Affirmative.
Can I kill that?
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Vehicle moving out. Yes, affirmative.
I should have built more APCs.
Unit reporting. Reporting. Moving out. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Complete.
Moving out. Acknowledged.
Building.
Unit.
Construction complete.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
Moving out.
Unit ready.
Moving
Lost.
out. Unit acknowledged.
Unit construction complete. Construction complete.
Moving out. Affirmative.
Construction complete. Unit ready. Construction complete. New building options. Building. Cancel. Building. Cancel. Cancel. Building. 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 Needed.
Report waiting.
Unit ready.
Moving out.
Unit
sir.
ready.
Affirmative.
Unit ready. Unit ready.
Not a problem. Waiting
Unit
affirmative.
ready.
Reporting.
Unit
Right away,
ready.
sir. Vehicle reporting.
Unit ready.
Reporting.
Unit
Moving out.
ready. Construction complete. Unit ready. Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Vehicle
Unit ready.
affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unit
Waiting
ready.
order. Unit
Unit
acknowledged.
ready.
Moving out.
Unit
Waiting order.
ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Unit affirmative. Yes,
Unit
sir.
ready.
Reporting.
Unit
Vehicle
ready.
acknowledged. Waiting. Moving out. Unit.
Unit
Yes,
construction complete.
Vehicle acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
Wait. Report.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Lost.
Vehicle
Unit
reporting.
ready.
Moving
Ready.
out. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Waiting. Moving out. Unit acknowledged. Reporting.
Cancel.
Yes, sir. Vehicle affirmative. Vehicle acknowledged. Yes, sir. Moving out. Waiting order. Affirmative. Unit report. Acknowledged. Wait. Moving out. Unit
Unit
report.
ready.
Moving out. Affirmative. Yes,
Unit ready. Construction complete.
moving out. Acknowledged. Moving out.
Building. Civilian killed. Building.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Moving out. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Vehicle. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Wait. Moving out.
Unit ready. Lost.
Waiting order. Moving. Yes. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Waiting
Construction complete.
moving out. Reporting. Acknowledged. Yes. Affirmative. Moving out. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Report. Yes. Moving out.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Waiting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Unit report. Waiting on vehicle. Moving out. Moving out. Yes.
Unit
Reporting.
lost.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
Waiting on
Unit ready.
reporting.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes. Moving out. Waiting. Acknowledged. Yes. Moving.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
Unit. Affirmative.
New construction options.
Report. Acknowledged. Vehicle. Moving out.
Unit ready. Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit
Reporting.
lost. Unit lost.
Moving out.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Unit lost. 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 Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit lost. Cancel. Building lost.
Waiting on sir.
Unit lost.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Unit lost.
Reporting.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Reporting. Not acknowledged.
Building. Unit building.
Waiting. Moving. Affirmative. Vehicle.
Unit ready.
Report. Moving out. Acknowledged. Waiting.
Construction complete. Ready. Construction complete.
Yes, sir. Report. Unit report. Vehicle
Unit
reporting.
ready.
Wait, moving. Affirmative. Vehicle
Unit
acknowledged.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready. New construction options.
Affirmative. Report. Moving out.
Construction complete. Cannot deploy here. Ready.
Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Vehicle moving out.
On cancel building. Construction building. On cancel.
Roger.
Unit ready.
Waiting order. Ready. Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Wait. Moving out. Vehicle. Affirmative. Reporting.
Unit ready. Unit ready. Construction complete.
Reporting.
Unit ready.
Waiting. Acknowledged. Vehicle.
Unit ready. Unit ready. Construction complete. Construction complete. Unit ready. On cancel building. Cancel building. Unit ready. Construction complete. Enemy planes approaching. Unit ready. Unit lost.
Oh, I was lucky that we didn't camp in the home front.
Unit ready. Mission accomplished. Battle control terminated.
Hey, any key, what's up, bro? I think I will spectate now. I won't pause. This is a small one. Hey, Borgmo.
GG.
Yo. Hey. Actually, I don't know. I feel like GDave is pretty strong on every map. So it's not. Do you know?
I still just don't get it how you managed to produce that amount of units.
I feel like Humvees might maybe a
watch
bit
the
OP,
replay.
I don't know, but Humvees are so broken. I went, you know what? I went double War Factory after first refinery.
I see.
I don't know. I feel like vehicles of GDI so fucking good. Cannot compete on that one, and they're also so fast. What the hell? I feel like I even switch races now to GDI. That's so OP. What the hell? Hey Bane.
I'm just watching the replay.
Yo. No, I don't know, seriously. I feel like both factions are very good on their own, but the new Humvee, man, what the hell? This is a monster. Especially when you combine it with APC early aggression. I'm really not sure how I should think of this. I'm kind of afraid of GDI now if they go quick double War Factory. The only way to counter this is going quick communication center, but then when you go quick communications and then go light tanks, I just wait with rocket bikes, rocket soldiers and have APCs loaded up.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Rinemis is Basta. Interesting. I don't really know if I should switch races now. But Nord is also strong. It's so difficult to say. I don't know how I should counter this Nord.
The problem is with Nord is when if GDI starts to build this ridiculous amount of Humvees, he can't do his usual early game aggression with buggies and rocket bikes because
Thank you for following us.
Just perish to Humvees.
Yeah. And then I was parking in front of your health field the whole time. How did you feel about that?
I was annoyed.
Also, it's so easy. I feel like not maybe even underpowered because I just put a unit on your usual straightway of your airplanes, so I could really read what you were producing the whole time. That was very easy for me, and that's possible on every mob, not just on that one. The only way I would not ever be able to read you is if you spawn on the left side. So, I don't know. I'm feeling a shift in the might. May the force be with you. I feel like the force
just
is
watching
shifting.
the replay. I will rejoin soon.
Yo, we'll just wait. CD when CD is underworks at the moment.
Yeah.
Yo.
You seem also go quite early for the tier 3 building. At least way earlier than I would do.
The last game now? I didn't even have my advanced communication center.
The game GDI versus GDI.
That's what I learned playing a lot against ACM. I don't know. I feel like 2-base Advanced Communication Center is the way to go in GDI Mirror because a lucky iron cannon and you win the game so easily because it's the strongest super weapons of them all. I don't care if the Temple of Nod can one hit your base. I don't give a fuck. If I one hit your army, I win.
Yeah.
Except if you of course have like thousands of obelisks and whatever in your main base, then it's of course the other way around. But who builds those weak buildings? Obelisks of Light are so cool but so weak.
GI versus GI game, I just hesitated way too much. I should have played way more aggressive.
Also, always have a few mammoth tanks is always nice, but spamming medium tanks is better. They're faster, you can evade everything, and mammoth tanks you put in front of tank, that's all. And some, I don't know, I went commando spam, but I feel like that's really weak. You need only like maybe 3 at maximum, just spam minigunners only. Not even grenadiers are good.
The problem with commanders is the same with artillery. You need vision range.
Yeah.
So they can be at the max efficiency.
Max
Else-
efficiency.
Yeah, because else they will be way. We can't use the maximum range and will easily die to enemy infantry.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, we have over 10 viewers now. Good job, Borgmo. Both games are pretty exciting, it seems like. Like I said, I didn't really advertise this game at all. Like only maybe a few times I spammed the link in the chat, that's all. So next time I should maybe do this way stronger, but it's fun. I don't know, I enjoy TD a lot. I feel like TD is a selling game where the guy with the better micro wins almost every time.
Yeah.
Because army is all. In RA that's not possible because RA is a way slower paced game.
When I attacked you in the mirror match, I went for your secondary base instead of the main base. I think if I went for the main base,
yeah, you would have done more damage.
Have dealt way more damage.
But I had 2 MCVs, by the way. So I don't know
you
if
had just when you started the attack, I started. You got the second, yeah, but I see.
I don't know. Imagine if I would have went for medium tanks instead of MCV. I think then I would have perished that maybe. So I don't know. I felt very confident of having a second one. See, I almost lost because of a second MCV. Oh, by the way, Stuka versus Lurkers. Do you make it in time or should you watch the stream?
Yeah, I'm going.
Okay, I'm waiting for you then. Okay.
You're right.
Okay, here we go. Or you could play against Stuka. Like Stuka and Borg. Like, you know what? I'm like all the people that joined the tournament. I'm very afraid of you both.
Well, right now you're winning one game after another versus me.
You're still a strong player, and I mean, it doesn't matter if I win now. If you win in the ladder, that's more important.
Yeah. Well, of course, I'm going to copy your tactics.
So I copied yours with not double airstrip and not mirror. This is the best strategy you could ever go for in mirror.
Yeah, I heard from someone else. Because, yeah, you can't win without tier 1 in not versus not.
I'm really not sure what I should do in the ladder. Really, I'm kind of. I don't know. Not is so good when it's about to kill someone off if he doesn't pay attention. But GDI handled pretty good. Can last. Like, do you want to play against Luca?
Why not?
Okay. I'm okay with your Steam My strategies. I will just evolve them. I mean, I've begun to enjoy. Like, you know what? You're not dealing with the average GDI player anymore. I've just begun to tap in my new level.
Yeah. Oh god. Can you mute me, or I'm gonna mute myself?
I do not even. I can't just talk. No. You do not need to. I would just talk all over your shit you're doing, so I do not spoil anything Stuka just does.
Okay, we can do that. Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. I'm also currently Bane's microphone's not working, but the Bane is also in here, but he's muted. I'm not sure. I feel like I'm just really getting into GDR right now. It's
mirror match.
Also, I feel like that's not even the real deal. I feel like you can switch up GDI mirrors so much. You can go Orca play and fuck medium tanks and then provide so much mech control.
I don't know. The problem with Orca is they're not very cost efficient.
Yeah.
If I just go, then fuck it, I'm going for your base, I will have more tanks than you, and your orcas need time to kill one of my tank. In the
Yeah.
meantime, I just wreck your base, and maybe I get 1-2 APCs to deal with your orcas.
Yeah, 1 or 2 APCs are
Yes.
already enough to deal with them. This is pretty interesting. Yeah.
Why don't you build any MLRS?
Because
1 or 2, I think,
feel
is always... Sure, mass is usually not that great, but 1 or 2, just to have them.
yeah, I
Usually,
know.
you don't have really units in the early game to somehow maneuver around, and often you just sacrifice a lot of units to get 1 MLRS.
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I feel hesitate, especially against Nord. I am Nord. Actually, I would never like to go for except if I see a lot
Yeah.
of tier 1 spam. But when I see tier
Yeah.
2, I will not go for MLS. But in GD, I'm actually right. Like just having 3 of them is already enough. Since, like you said, orcas are a niche strategy, and if I do not see orcas, I can easily go MLS. But then again,
Yeah.
if the medium tank count is stronger on the opponent's side, I'm dead. So I don't know, I feel like medium tank is the way to go. Against Nord, I would go artillery 24/7 because everything I have is anti-air, everything I have is super fast and is strong, but when my opponent starts to spam Humvees, I'm actually not sure anymore how Nord should deal with that, except having himself a lot of light vehicles. I feel like, I don't know, I would just spam
Yeah, but
buggies and light tanks and then
Buggies
just do
are
the same.
not good against Humvees.
Yeah.
Sure, Humvees are slightly more expensive, but yeah, they defeat a buggy in 1v1.
I think both now. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I feel like even light buggies, radar buggies of Nord are more cost efficient than Humvees. Just because you have so many, you can spam them like nothing, and then tank. They're like minigunners and good. So I don't know. I feel like I don't know. That's why I always thought about just in mid game with light tanks or medium tanks, whatever. Just spam some of those light vehicles and just let's just produce a lot of them with minigunners. Like, okay, then I have less tanks than you sometimes, but if you go for a lot of artillery or a lot of infantry, I am stronger than you and I win because you can't kill my tanks, my infantry then and have problems. Also, grenadiers I found out are actually not that good. As soon as if you do not stop, I can't do damage.
Yeah, that's the main weakness, but they're amazing against buildings, they're amazing against mass infantry, if you have a
good
couple
against-
of them.
And not bad against vehicles, yeah.
Yeah.
I
Their
see.
main weakness, of course, is that you can dodge them. Oh, there's an engineer, I'm seeing an engineer.
I
He's
also
mine.
Oh yeah. I actually, you know what? I actually feel like starting with light vehicles is not so bad, but I would still prefer starting with MCV only because I would. It's just like as you saw, like it's so random what could happen. I know it's a thrill, but I think that is a major disruption if you start with light vehicles. I don't know. You play with light vehicles all the time. I don't like them. I still will play them because it's a rule, but
The problem is you can easily rush someone, infantry rush, if you don't have any scout units at the beginning of a game.
I like that actually
Infantry,
because
you
the
can
all-in
get-
possibility.
Yeah.
I mean, why not? I mean, it's a strategy, and if you want to win, you do it. And if you fail, you can actually fail that thing. I always use walls, by the way. They're not that expensive. Even the concrete walls, you just build a few of them and Nord cannot approach you anymore. You can basically wall off the whole fucking map and Nord can't do anything. Or so should Nord do, by the way, against you. Like I always also do against you, and then lure you into between walls, and then smash an A10 on you.
Oh, his base. I think I'm gonna catch it.
So many of them, and they don't do that much damage to refineries. I'm impressed. I think this is how it is.
I'm targeting rather the
Com center.
yeah, harvester. I just have a couple of Recon bikes, so I have to deal with what I have.
Actually, you
And
know
I
what?
shut down his tier 2 production, so I can now deal with all his incoming units. Because I have way more tier 1 units than he has.
I still feel like the strongest combo you can play in the game is light tank, not attack bike, and a few artillery units. It's the strongest combo in the game still. Because attack bike have such an amazing DPS and light tanks have nice HP for their cores to tank. And also pretty easy crushes on infantry. So, I don't know, I would say it's so difficult what I should do in the ladder, really. I mean, I haven't talked with Unano about it yet, but I feel like we will lock in factions. So I cannot just easily decide to go, oh, this is a Nord map, so I go Nord, or this is a GDI map, I go GDI, even though I feel like there's no GDI map. I mean,
Should shut down his production.
I mean, currently we do not even have a price pool, but maybe it's like in Ruggle, maybe there's someone offering a little bit of price. That would be nice. Even 50 euros are already enough to trigger some people.
Yeah. And I can now switch to light tanks and flame tanks, respectively.
You know what? Go GG's. Oh. Smashing the Stuka. See? Didn't
Battle
spoil
control
anything. We had a nice
terminated.
discussion while you were playing him. This is how it should be. That was nice. Okay, so I think like the map we haven't played yet that is in the pool, ladder pool, we have decided is the Tearing Democracy, if I am correct. I need to check still because I'm dumb. But because I wanted
Was
to
the
play
map
every map.
even posted yet?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, well, not for you guys.
Ah, okay.
Not for you. Not that specifically for you. Wait, where did we write it down yet? Wait, where's Unano? No, Unano in Discord. I wrote it to him. That's why I'm saying. Ah, there he is. Avocado. Avocado, Pirates and Emperors, Badland Riches, Matchpoint, Deterring Democracy, Twisted Ichor Wasteland, Aggressive Tendencies, and Beyond the Limits, what you guys just played. That is a change of reasonable doubt. That map I changed because of a request of AOA. Because the original is not a good map to play at all. It's just one base camping and that's all. I mean, this one maybe still too because I increased the field, the starting field. But only because I needed to do that or GDI wouldn't stand a chance against not super hardcore. Yeah, that's why when your field is big at the beginning, you can spam Humvees better and still tech switch. I feel like it's the way to go, even though if the opponent really... I can really see Nord, by the way, also doing some cheesy play, going quick light tanks, actually killing someone who does Humvee spam, but then again, if you do it smart, nobody dies at the beginning. It's just like, yeah, I just built this, you built this. You are ahead because you have a 10 strike then, if you go for that quickly.
Yeah.
So...
But also, A10 is RNG based, slightly.
Gesundheit.
So it can, like...
Gesundheit.
Yeah. Well, it can go very good, but it can also go very bad.
Oh, Shuka wants a rematch, by the way.
Yep.
Okay, but this time on this map, we need to go through the whole map pool. It's actually taking a lot of time to go through the whole map pool. It's 8 maps. I mean, okay, we did some double time, but yeah, that is how it goes. Okay, here we go. So you're on the left side, huh? Oh, you're north again.
Yeah, once more.
Once more into a breach. Ah, it's lagging. Is it? No, wait,
Slightly.
no, it's normal. That's weird. Sometimes it's so a bit weirdo, but sometimes not. Ah, whatever. You know what? I do not really care. Really, like this hard trying. I mean, come on, it's a Command and Conquer game. Why should we hard try?
Yeah.
Seriously, like it's not like in StarCraft 2 where I would never share what I'm doing. Like in StarCraft 2, everything is basically deciding what you do. But here, it's like I don't know why not players consider flamethrower infantry as strong. This is maybe the worst unit in the game for me at the moment, next to Apache.
Okay. Well, I regard air units more as utility units than as actually fighting units. Because they have amazing vision range.
Yeah.
And yeah, Apache can actually take down some very annoying infantry, and all air units can take down very easily artillery units. Which I consider the main role of them.
like I said, yeah, you're right. Like I wouldn't ditch Apache that much, even though I still feel like it's the worst of the choppers. But that's also what Angel says and a lot of people. So I feel like it's not like my opinion alone. I
Well-
thought IO8 would be it is maybe because of the single reload instead of a double. Orca does double reload, Apache only single, and everyone wonders why there's no damage output from Apache. And then AOA avoided my response on that one on the forums if you saw. So I don't know. Either we give them also double reload again, which finally
Yeah, they
increases
should
their
get
DPS
double
again.
Yeah.
Or also I
but,
have
also, if you manage to snipe a commander with a Apache, that hurts a lot.
yeah. That's actually a cool reason to use Apache. Also, I liked Apache because I could use them to snipe down slow HP buildings like power plants.
Oh, that's also.
But
Like I
not
said,
with
it's
that
usually-
reload at the
it's
moment.
It's not a main combat unit, it's just a support unit.
Yeah. And they're good against Orcas. They stronger
I mean,
in the one-on-one fight.
Flame tanks are also bad combat units, but they're amazing support units.
Yeah. Actually, I'm not ditching flame tanks. I like flame tanks. They are strong.
course.
I mean, rushes with them are pretty much idiotic. I mean, no guy with a brain loses against it, except if he isn't not looking.
But if you go as the flame tank as main unit, you will of course lose because you won't be able to do any damage to heavy armored units.
Yeah. Also,
The same with helicopters. They're no main combat unit.
yeah. But what I have to say is that I don't know. Even though some, like I said, the flamethrower infantry, I don't know. A lot of Nord players building those, I feel like it's a waste of money. Just, you know what? One flamethrower infantry could be 2 minigunners, and 2 minigunners win against one easily if you split in micro. And the more infantry you have, the better it is to disorganize the opponent's tanks to shoot on them. So I don't know. Grenadiers can do all-round damage. Flamethrowers don't. And flamethrowers also cost more.
Flamethrowers do amazing damage against buildings,
Yeah.
but you have to reach the enemy base for that first.
Yeah, and then you can
Or
basically
do,
build everything, and then you win. So what's the point?
Or you have instead go for Chinook drop. So let's see if Stuka does the same as you do and spams a ton of Humvees. If he doesn't, he will lose. If I don't get a better eco, I will lose too.
I mean, I would also not always spam Humvees. It's just really I needed scout information. And I know you always go for a lot of infantry because you do not want to waste your barracks. So I always go a lot of Humvees.
Well, I tried a certain strategy which was previously very good against GDI, just to spam a shit ton of infantry and artillery units.
Well, certainly it's not good if someone finally uses his brain and uses the Humvee, which has gotten so good right now.
Well, he's going to go for mass APC, so you go for mass recon bikes.
Oh, also,
Recon.
I'm kind of impressed when I saw you going for a lot of tier 1 infantry, the vehicles. I was like, okay, I should have also maybe mixed them more APC, so it could the last game could have killed you maybe immediately if I had like 3 or 4 more instead of Humvees, because the refiner would have been down.
Yeah.
Like APC is also pretty strong. I don't know. I consider both factions now very strong since the Humvee buff finally GDI is very good. So I wouldn't even say open maps are bad for GDI. You can like it's like both bad for both factions now if you play it correctly. We're gonna see. I feel like there's no real balance issue. I just really have to say the Iron Cannon is the strongest super weapon. I just win army fights.
In 1v1 definitely. But for example in the siege map where you can't really expand, the nuclear strike is way stronger.
Yeah, that's maybe true. I mean, there could also be 1v1s soon that are more campy. I mean, I had also those. I even had a 30-minute Nord versus GDI where we even saw stealth tanks. Also, stealth tank is also kind of a niche unit. Like, it's not a real fight unit. You use it really to snipe and need superior micro.
Exactly.
And when the game lags, you cannot build those. When the game lags, you cannot build stealth tanks. Because you can't micro when it lags. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Actually, I could see flamethrower infantry. I mean, what I would never touch is a camp trooper. Camp trooper is awesome.
Oh, Camp Trooper is so amazing.
Yeah, that's like the coolest unit. Also, they actually do not have such a cool design. They're just basically flamethrowers in green. But damn, they look so
Yeah.
fucking cool. Like, they're spraying. And they spray and pray, you know.
Go, 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 go. I have to destroy it.
Oh. Also, the one game where or the first game on Ico Wastelands where I killed you very early on because I camped your oil derricks and such and catched you off guard. I just realized that where you were standing because you killed the civilian.
Yeah, because I hate them.
Yeah, I know. That's why I knew where you were. I mean, the second game you also did, but you did it way later, so I knew you already did already something
He's
weird.
going for Orcas.
It's actually kind of fun, like Unjewed 5 phases were like, nah, no, Ganon, you can't counter air units with attack bikes. Then I said, hold my beer. So, easy. Nice snipe. Oh, nice evade as well. Oh wow, so low HP. Yeah, good target micro. Nice. I think that was worth it. Because you also killed fight units. Still though, I would never sacrifice fight
now
units over a
switch
single
to-
target. So like, I mean we haven't even begun to tap into the level. Also I want to play Nord today. Nord. Oh, that's actually kind of smart of him. Oh. Oh. But I don't know, I would never build more West Sam. I mean, maybe in team games, but if you would if you really wanna counter air, you build one Sam side and they're also dead. The new Sam side is strong as well.
Well, the good thing about mobile Sam is very mobile.
Yeah.
While the Sam side, it's stationary and I'm often very spread out. So I just need my units, my defense to be mobile.
The Apache is so good. The Apache is... Oh no, wow, nice hit. The Apache is having an insta-hit that makes him so good,
Yeah.
and he's a bit tankier than an Orca. Just only by...
So yeah, they're not useless.
Yeah, they're not useless, but they're also not that... They used to be way better. Way better.
Yeah.
But Orca got better because AoA buffed them against ground, so it was first of all an Apache nerf, and second of all an Orca buff. Where's the fairness? I like how Stuka is microing that, that is so nice, I like that.
Yeah, but he was going to continue his Apache build, Orca build, but he spam more and more out of him. He's going to lose the battle.
By the way, I feel like tearing the Democracy and Avocado, those both maps I haven't even played on yet. I need to solve that issue. But actually, it's kinda easy to play on the Democracy.
Yeah, I was careful.
Ooh, wow. That's a dead Orca.
Yep.
Drink up. I mean, currently it's an RA with the stances changes and everything. You actually can also one-shot someone finally. Since they changed
He's
that now.
going further and further with this.
Hey Mace, what's up bro?
Ah, crap.
Crap. Oh crap.
I think he didn't use his airstrike yet. I think he's earlier than me, so he should be careful. Oh, wait, he just used... Yeah, he used them already.
So what now? Did he use his A10 strike or not? I can't tell you and I won't tell you.
He used it already. He used it on my how is it called?
Refinery?
Refinery. Yes.
Yeah, maybe you're correct.
I see the fire thingy.
Ah, I see. Yeah. Actually, this game is still slowed again. Like, I wonder who is having this Putin PC. Next time I will kick Mikey and see who it is actually. Also, Master sometimes is in and out. By the way, who's Master TD? Is that Black? No.
Black.
Ah, but
It's
Black
Black.
doesn't lag, so that cannot be. So it's Mike maybe. Also, basically, when I'm streaming, always it's like a tutorial for everyone how to play. But it doesn't matter that anyone, even though he sees how I play, that pulls it off correctly. Aha! Watching the stream. Shush. Who's that, by the way? Mikey. Was it Lurker? But Lurker was... no, actually, I'm not sure. Could be someone. My ping is green, I know that. I look on the left side and I see green. The Apache survived that one? Wow. That thing is tanky. The Dave. But Dave is here still.
I'm also wondering why Stuka decided to expand to the south.
I know why. Should I explain? Oh no,
Sure.
wait, actually no, it makes no sense, because wait.
Yeah, I'm going to lose
Oh
that
wait,
one.
I need to understand that as well. I think there's more blue on the north and south, like on your north and his south, because on your south there's a extra Tiberium field, the green one, and on his one side as
Yeah.
well, but there's more blue on the other side, if you know what I mean. If you mirror it. So that means he went for that to have a quicker eco burst, because there's more blue. Maybe that's why. I mean,
I'm going to reclaim that one
I
again.
mean, if you look at your north, you have like 3 blue stuff there. Like 1 real field and 2 small fields.
Yeah.
So I can understand why he does it. That's actually a pretty cool map, to be honest. I think I shouldn't have pitched that, really. It's pretty nice, well made. Even though I'm kind of impressed there's so much blue there. I would be very tempted to rush for the blue always, but since there's so much green next to you anyway, why would you go for that? By the way, I haven't checked if the playtest actually has changes for TD now as well. I know that there are a lot of RA changes and one faction is even broke because it can't build Yaks for some reason.
I'm doing really bad right now.
You can't always play very good.
But I should have played better.
I mean, also Stuka is pretty strong. But I'm not sure if it's because of his Orcas. I would say maybe you overreacted to the Orcas, which made him
No,
which made a good point.
underreacted slightly because we actually managed to deal some damage. And I have once again bad RNG luck.
Sometimes I forget to use my Orca by my A10 strike because I just don't
Well,
wanna gamble. GG. So now avocado. Nice.
I
Battle
underreacted.
control
I should have
terminated.
a bit more anti-air.
Oh.
Because we dealt with damage we should have had.
Avocado. Avocado. What is avocado? Ah! This is avocado. Avocado. So yeah, there we have a few maps where no oil derricks whatsoever are on, and we have one. There's even 6 on the fields. No wait, that's bad enriches and match points, so we have 2 with 6. No wait, oh, no, yeah. Control 0 love. The boards.
Oh, this is going to be a siege map.
Is this a siege map, you say, yeah?
Well, it's very enclosed. You can basically shut down every possible angle of attack,
Huh?
barricade yourself, and then just start sieging.
Sounds like a GDI map. I feel like the more and
Yeah.
more I think about it, the more it seems pretty good to go random instead of picking one race, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I mean, you can also have super ultra unlucky, like you always get GDI not maps and get not
Yeah.
on GDI maps, but the problem is about, you know, the real problem I have is since we have light support on, random is useless because you immediately see what your opponent is.
Yep.
So that's why I also hate light support, because the random is just not an option actually. Oh, this is so difficult. Which faction I should use? I like both factions. Medium tank spam is so
veto this
good.
map.
Medium tank spam is so good. You can one-shot someone. This is what I always did when GDI was underpowered with Humvees. Like you go 2 base medium tank spam and one-shot the Nord player, and you need to hope he went for tier 1 spam. Because you couldn't count it.
When he actually successfully executes a tier 1 spam, with you not countering, you're just dead.
Yeah. Oh, good thing the Humvee is finally strong. I'm so glad.
Yeah.
I'm so glad. I mean, GDave even told me AOA made them once too good and they one-shotted everything. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
GDave and I
remember
tested it
when-
once. The Humvee is still cost effectiveness. He's still a bit weaker than the Raider buggy, because if you
Okay.
produce both same amount of money, the Raider buggies win. But it's like less than before like more than half of the wins.
Yeah.
So yeah. That's what we did, like, I don't know how many months ago. Like last year, that's definitely the case.
But remember a time when you could destroy enemy bases just with buggies or Humvees? Because they dealt so much damage.
Yeah, that I heard stories where where 4 used to kill a power plant.
Yeah.
That
I'm
was
really
nice time.
glad they nerfed them.
Yeah, I remember GDave told me IOA said no, they're fine, and AOA played against someone who spams those only lost heavily, and then after that they were nerfed.
No, this. Are you talking about buggies?
Yeah, the
Yep.
buggies when they were
Yeah,
so strong.
this was actually boxes.
Okay, boxes.
They had
Okay.
like a series of games, maybe about 5 games on maps like Contra, and boxes like kicked his ass 4 times in a row, and then finally he managed to scattering Infobad and going light tanks or something. But yeah, he was just taking down his power. I mean, it was a little bit OP the way the buggies would burst down power plants.
It's only the Raider buggy, or was it also the Humvee who did the same?
No, it was the same. They actually have the same weapon. They only have different weapons since the last release on the Hummer got buffed, doing 5% more damage. Before that, they were exactly the same weapon.
Okay, Stuka still AFK. So
No, he just doesn't want to play this map.
Oh.
Yeah, he really hates
I already
avocado.
mentioned it.
I mean, we can also change up the map pool if you guys have some problems with that, because I have never played Avocado. Like, really, I don't know what the map
Like
is.
I already said, it's a siege map.
And Beyond the Limits is a map I reworked in terms of AOA cases, because he has, like, I just thought, like, okay, I take this map, let's see what I can do with that, you know. So that's also in the map pool when we're not sure. Like, we can still change it up, but most maps are safe. I wanna take Warwind. We do not take Warwind and such into the map pool because those are RA maps.
Okay.
I mean, it makes sense, right? Like, why would we play RA maps when we're TD? But even though Warwind is a cool map, I have to say, it's a very
Well,
nice map
but
to play.
why not? What's the difference if it's a RA map or a TD map? They're a map which you can play.
Also, Warwind hasn't been in Ruggle for ages, so... well, maybe I will talk with Anju and with Ultra Nano again. But we'll see. Maybe we do not take Avocado, we do not take Beyond the Limits. It doesn't matter.
It
What's the
seems that Suka's food just arrived.
Yeah, my food also is right now here, my sandwich. So I'm also eating that, so I can't play.
It's 9 o'clock in Germany. Almost 10 and you're eating.
I know. I mean, today I woke up at 1 p.m. or something.
Well, Bane isn't bad either.
Oh, Bane, yeah.
He tries to claim my
I had
color.
a mega hangover,
he's
man.
gone.
I had a mega hangover. Not only did I arrive very late at night to at home, I also played to, I don't know, 9 a.m. COD. So, I don't know. I still can't remember what I really did yesterday. I only know I raged a lot. I was super tired, and then I woke up at 1 p.m. and it's like, what is this real life? When I was talking with Anju, and at that time I was talking with Anju and Ultra Nano about the tournament, and I was like, bro, wait, am I still dreaming? What's up right now? I don't even know anymore. I wasn't.
Civilian killed.
I was not only a super drunk. I also remember that I just absolutely
Civilian
outpowered
killed.
myself. Like, you can't play COD 6 hours straight without raging too
Civilian
much.
killed.
Damn.
Yeah.
Hardcore, man. But it was still nice. Yesterday was a blast.
Civilian killed.
No, I fucked up. I completely forgot to build the refinery.
Haha. No, you didn't fuck up. It was a handicap.
Civilian killed.
But he's not protecting any of the
By the way,
oil
also there are
derricks.
more oil derricks on this map than usual, like in RA. Like, there's one bottom right and bottom left. Not only those both in the middle.
I'm still strongly in favor to make them recapturable.
I would make them recapturable if they also get, if the engineers get finally the real new capture method. Because maybe, who was it again? One of the devs actually said there's a new trade going on where you can finally capture something with the external trade of RA without blocking your war factory or MCV, which means units can still go out of the war factory even though the war factory is gonna get captured.
Okay.
So you can finally defend against that if you do not pay attention. And also MCVs can still deploy and undeploy if they get captured with that trade. But
Okay.
IOA is not gonna change that until that has been really set up. It's actually a good decision.
I just lose an engineer somewhere, or didn't I build this fourth one? I don't remember. I guess he was intercepted.
Beer is nice. Who doesn't like beer? Especially when you're German. Imagine Germans that don't like beer, man.
What? What's
Yeah.
this heresy?
Yeah, heresy, right? Like my best friend, who doesn't hate beer, but he doesn't like it. He instead just likes to drink the harder stuff. That's what I can understand, because if you really drink alcohol just to pump in immense points, it's okay. But I just drink beer because it just tastes so fucking good and goes so well with meat. Beer goes with everything
they
well.
hide money in churches.
Not anymore, but a lot of religious stuff.
I'm gonna check it.
Well, if that's the case, then I'm super surprised. Then I need to change a lot of my maps because I think I put the church everywhere. No. Good thing.
Why is there never money in churches? There used to be always money in churches. In TD. Original one. So you used to always kill him even if it was GDI.
Maze, I always talk when I have a full mouth, man. I need to eat by speaking. I need attention. So you know what goes good with beer? Or what goes very well with beer? More beer.
We just said Weißwurst.
Ja, Weißwurst. Weißwurstel. Sauerkraut. Remouladensoße.
I'll see how the Humvee rush will work. Went for a quick. If my units would start moving?
Okay, seine Schweinshaxe. Ja. Leverkäse is
Why
nice.
aren't they moving?
I feel like that is
I'm
because of
also
the...
experiencing it that if you give a command and they don't move after that.
you know what? That's it. What my friends that actually code this game say, especially our Gen 2, they say this is the engine. Yeah, I can't do anything about it. You either click like a maniac or you just cross fingers and pray that they move.
Oh, crap.
This is also my problem. So there's not
I
only you
really
having a
should get-
problem. You know, this is the problem when you try to micro shit. You know, then that happens.
Yeah.
Nice one that you blocked this war factory.
Yeah. We shouldn't autofocus harvesters. Well, time to switch.
V-spam is real. I don't wanna admit that I invented a new meta, but I told you so. Also, I can still remember the time where Humvees were so bad. I can still remember what I said with AOA the whole time. Like, you don't build Humvees. It wasn't AOA, it was someone else. But you don't build Humvees because later on, what are you ever gonna do with them? Like, you have them.
It's
Wow.
still amazing against infantry.
No, before, yeah. Actually, yeah. Okay, they didn't change against infantry. I'm not sure, man. They were so garbage before. Now they're so good. You're such an asshole, you know that, right? And I think Mikey doesn't know that he can remove the husk.
Yeah, I think he's annoyed.
I can already imagine him like his monocle in his eyes and like, I am slightly annoyed. Sir,
Yeah.
would you please get the fuck out of my base?
No. I politely
By the way,
refuse.
be right back grabbing another sandwich or another 3. Be right back.
Okay.
Okay, I'm back. What did I miss? Are you
Nothing.
still slightly annoying him? I'm still
Maybe.
slightly annoyed. Actually, I like this map. You know what? I'm talking with Anju and Nano again if we maybe take this map in. I mean, we could. What's the problem? Warvid hasn't been
Borgmo,
used
do
in
you
Rugged for
mind
2
if I
seasons.
remind Mike of how to kill husks? It seems he's forgotten.
You can do. I mean, okay, I shouldn't say Borgmo is the one.
Is that okay with you, Borgmo, if I tell him how to kill husks?
Yeah, sure. Do it.
Dude.
Do it.
Dudikoff. Do. Dum. Did Rabbit just write it? No, danke.
Well, let's hope that works.
Ah, the medium tank army. Also the vanilla GDI color.
Well, I managed to successfully distract his army. Keep moving, keep moving. Oh, he did a very good strike. Now I have to decide what to focus. Power plants are structured. Power plant it is. I think if you target power plants, it can do way more damage than usual structures. This is when forced to sell buildings, they'll suffer immense construction mills. I think I killed every single one of them.
To the France, I mean to the M1A1.
Well, let's see what my infantry can do now.
Lol, that was discussion in the chat though. Your brother is having interesting. Oh wait, Wabbit was your brother, right, Borgmo? Or was it someone else?
Wabbit, yes, yes. Wabbit is my brother.
Yeah, it is your brother. And GG.
And he's dead.
The yellow GDI
Final
wanted now a
control
new.
terminated.
Ah, I like Warwind. It's a cool map. Okay,
So
are there
what
any map
kind of
wishes or should we go for 2 vs 2 now? I mean, I don't care. We got all maps now except Avocado, but if someone hates it, then we don't play it.
No, I have no wishes.
I mean, we could also go for a fun map. Tiberium Rift was also thought about putting in, but Anju brought a nice, like an interesting thought. It's actually not a good map because you see when Nord is producing stuff. But then again, that's the same thing of a deterring democracy. But it's okay, Tiberium Rift and Ico Wasteland are almost the same.
If you want a fun map, there's always best map ever.
Best mapu ever. Okay, so
Yep.
it's Borgmo versus Mikey. The same thing.
Oh, that kind of discussion we had.
I mean, we're in Discord. He doesn't know that maybe.
Yeah.
Also interesting that I was just able to hear your whole keyboard right there, Borgmo. What the hell? Did you just improve your microphone or what? What the hell?
Mechanical.
Yeah, I also have a
keyboard,
mechanical one. But that is like super. It's like you have your microphone next to it. Like, I mean, next to it, I would like you were just.
kinda have next to it. It's the same distance from my mouth to my micro as to the keyboard to the micro.
Okay, then again, I cannot blame because I'm eating while talking with you guys. So yeah, just go on. Please do go
I
on.
think you should. Perhaps you should select a 2v2 map or a fun map.
Okay, I will do a 2 vs 2 map and then yeah, like I said, we do. Come, my most beloved 2 vs 2 map of them all. Where's Ping Pong Bay? Where's Ping Pong Bay? I love this map. Ah, there's Ping Pong Bay. That's a good map.
Oh, that one. Yeah.
I still wanna eat though.
I
I like Ping Pong Bay.
never
I don't know. I love this
understand-
map. It's so good. I don't know why. I like it.
Well, I never understood why there's this giant lake on the upper right corner. I don't understand it. Just there, standing, being there. Perhaps mocking me.
Happy New Year.
Well, yeah, it's still New Year's Day, so yeah.
I think there's someone new to the OpenRA scene and just asking, wow, CNC multiplayer, where can I buy this? And he asks if this is a remix, since when is that on Steam? And no, it's OpenRA. It's like a... what's OpenRA actually? It's like an indie game. I think it is. First of all, it's an engine. First of all, OpenRA is basically open source as an engine, and it uses TD and RA and Dune 2K as representatives for their engine. Modernizing, and then also they took the goal to modernize those CNCs with each step from the newer CNCs, like attack move, fog of war, hotkey system, nice observe mode, replay system, map support, map editor.
Like artillery is now finally artillery, and not just tank with 2 more range.
Yeah. And yeah, and basically new modern stuff. Recently there has been added stances and attack priorities. Even though I do not like attack priorities because I feel like you should micro it yourself. The only thing I feel like attack priorities is pretty good is when units have anti-ground and anti-air attacks.
With attack priority, what you mean with defensive stance, attack anything stance?
Yeah, those. I mean, those were there before, but now you have a clear visuals for it, and also units start with defenses. No, defenses stand has been added. That wasn't there before.
Yeah.
That I like, because I always hated to focus barracks for some reason.
No, actually, I think it's good that they added defenses, because before I just would stand in my base, wait until someone attacks me. Buildings can tank a lot of damage. So then my units just go for the counter attack, and I usually defeat the enemy then. Because he wasted his firepower on my buildings, or I could focus his units, and after that, I just go straight for his units. Ah, crap. That should have saved my ally. He comes with the next attack wave. He's got buggy.
Wait a second, curry only? Ah, right. They're just talking in the chat again, that's why.
I should build something.
The Humvee meta, it's on.
I'm just gonna use that and build my army up.
By the way, Dave, who's Mikey? Do you know him? Is it like his
Why is he
name?
selling everything?
He's dead.
He wasn't dead.
Yeah, no, he
Yeah.
wasn't dead. He wasn't.
He's been around a good while. He hates the block. He detests the block.
Actually, he wasn't dead. I mean, he could have still survived and Borgmo could have defended. So I don't know. That was a dick move.
Oh.
Wait a second, he has. What does he mean with blocks? What does he hate about blocks?
He hates that you can't block the refinery and the wool factory.
Then he should play RA if he hates it. Because there you can't do that. There's no early aggression whatsoever possible.
But he
Either.
still shouldn't have surrendered just yet. I could have easily rescued him.
It's a bit silly for him to get so upset about it. I mean, for one thing, it shows everyone that that's all you need to do with him, and then
But I'm not going to play with him now again.
No, it's all fine, Bane. Why should mute? But it doesn't matter. We're not really... Actually, we're not really talking about the game itself. That's a fun fact.
No.
I'm actually watching it only. Only really if someone has a question, I'm explaining. And when I say I like something. So I'm not spoiling at all.
No, I don't know who I should
Wait a sec, did you
join.
just say, yeah, watch your language, nigga? What you talking about, you asshole? I mean, what the fuck are you doing? I mean, how can you be such a stupid Jew?
Well, the thing is,
Just
if
kidding.
we're going to argument, then don't use insults because we're a very poor argument.
Yeah, I know. They're no argument at all. They're just only there so that you feel mighty once in your life.
No. That's right, you noob.
What I say, nigga.
Yeah.
Also,
You
nigga
can't
is also
defeat
not an
this
insult.
crop.
Nigga is also not an
can't
insult. You
defeat-
know what is an insult? A fucking nigga. That's an insult. That's why
Oh
PewDiePie
yeah,
got
that's...
banned.
Yeah. Oh, he got banned?
Yeah, PewDiePie.
Mhm.
Nah, not banned. He got in the press and shit because he said fucking nigga. And also people said it's not because he said nigga, it's because he said fucking nigga. Nee, that's what Twitch said.
Mm.
And actually, I can actually understand that because relating on fucking and nigga, then like you're insulting niggas. But nigga
Yeah.
itself is not an issue. No. There's also, like I said, you would call me white bread or something. That's no insult. If you called me fucking white bread, then that's like a double. That's like a real insult, you know.
Yeah.
When it's like, oh, like you know, it's like also referring to Chinese, like yellow ones.
Oh yeah. Also in the time of social justice warriors, you have to be careful.
My stream is for 18 plus, which means I can do that. I have strong language.
Okay, then it's fine. Then it's fine. Then it's fine. Then I don't care anymore.
Just a countermeasure because I just like to swear a lot. My most beloved word is Hurensohn when I try to swear in English, German. Hurensohn there, Hurensohn everywhere.
I like to use euphemism like son of a beach.
Son of a beach. Oh,
Yes, son of a beach. Yeah.
oh that's nice. Stupid beaver.
Or Scheibenkleister.
Aw, that's cute.
I know.
So you wanna be nice for your brother, so he doesn't learn those stupid
Too
insults.
late. Way too late. Also, he's already over 20, so
Oh, what?
It's
Rabbit is that
way-
old?
yeah. I'm already 24.
Yeah, I thought Rabbit is like 16.
No.
What? You're that young Borgmo? I'm 26. I'm turning 27 this year. Fuck, I'm old.
Yeah, that's what I thought to myself when I finally realized I turned 24.
Actually, it's
I'm
not a big
getting
deal.
old.
You know when it's a big deal? When you hit 26. That's actually a big deal. I was like, 25, whatever. But when you hit 26, it's like, whoa, I'm going to the 30s, man.
And then you hit 30.
Oh.
And then you hit 40, 50, 60.
Well, you know what? With 60, I don't care anymore, I guess.
No.
Because on down, everything is still the same.
If someone managed to get hero sniper on the engineer, That would be painful. Oh right, he's playing. Good,
mean-
he's not on my team.
You mean it would be baneful?
Yes, it would be very painful. Oh, I'm getting 3 kills. I'm going to get some 3 kills.
Wow. The double Humvee fuck. That's what I call clutch fuck. Ah, he
Don't
lost his
mess
ammo.
with a double Humvee. But now I cannot kill his entire infantry, and my Humvee is dead. Because it's infantry.
Oh.
Damn it. But double... Not... This is double GDI.
So it's the Master Race matchup.
Hmm.
GDI represents all that is good in TD, while Nord is like kind of commercial faction. While in Tipsan they're gonna turn into religious, man.
Well, they were already kind of religious in the original.
TD, yeah.
s-
Yeah,
yeah.
kind of only. Not that much still. I mean Temple and you have Templars. I mean,
Yeah,
especially when you look at
that-
Renegade,
that's
they're
why-
already super religious.
That's why I like actually TD, because the story is also quite good.
Yes, of course it is.
It represents both sides, and not exactly how they operate, only if you play them. You see how exactly they operate, and how they view basically the world we're in.
And in Tipsan, you how both go super fanatic. GDI is like. Also,
Yeah.
actually, I never liked how they handle GDI in Tipsan. I feel like it's not. It's just like so. I feel like you nerd more about GDI as Nord than as GDI himself.
Mm. But I'm going to rescue this villagers. My way.
And when you fought against as GDI against Nord, it felt like super cool and mysterious to play against Nord itself because of Secret and Kane was like the main antagonist,
Yeah.
and neither Slavic or Oksana or whatever. Or Cabal. And then there was Firestorm,
Oh,
Ready,
crap.
Iron Rampant.
He is going to get fucked. I can't really
That is a
help
very
him.
nice drop. I admire that. Mikey did a good thing there.
I would have also captured off guard. If he loses with refinery, he has a problem.
You just
Well,
went double
revenge
War
quest,
Factory after
good.
Refinery. You sneaky snitch.
As I said, I'm going to try out your strategy.
In before both go for a quick tech center light tank spam. I done goofed.
Yeah, we're gonna see.
Yeah, we
I can immediately stop the production,
Yeah, we
and if I manage to do some damage,
I would always also mix that up with APCs, I don't know. I mean, not now,
I
but later.
don't have a barrack, so I can't build them.
Yeah, I know.
And there are already some bikes,
Tier
so
1.
if I manage to snipe them, it would be rather painful for him.
Can you actually block airfields?
Nope.
So
can't.
this is the good thing about airfields. So they like arrive a bit later. You can also see what the Nord is producing, but damn, that's good. That you cannot block them. That's actually making them super good. You can still camp them though.
Yeah, camping is not a problem. And I think it's already worth it because I shut down his early game aggression. So I don't have to worry about anything right now. And maybe they will now overreact with the defenses.
But defense
I think I should stop producing Humvees right now. For diamond attack should be enough.
This is so evil what you do there. You can't use the new meta right now. Nord hasn't attempted to do something against it yet. That's evil. You need to wait for me to find a counter strategy, then you can do that.
Or them to find a counter strategy.
But still, I say that not buggy is stronger. Especially you can spam not buggy quicker than Humvee.
Yeah. But if you get some wrecking bikes, yeah, forget it.
Yeah, they are toast. You can't go attack bikes against someone who spams Humvees. I would say if the Nord, first of all, can scout you faster, that you go double Wolf Factory, he could actually also go double Airfield. And then you could get a problem because he can spam wrecking bikes to no end. I mean, radar buggy.
And he got some flame tanks now.
Oh yeah,
How
also
to shut
flame
down.
tank.
Crap. I should block very quickly now. And blocked.
Flame tanks are pretty cheap, right? They cost 600 only. That's actually impressive.
Some... In the meantime, I can just as normal build my base. I'm not disrupted in any way. So it's basically a win situation for me.
Haha.
Do it like that.
2 base, do not forget 2 base advanced comm center in GDI mirror. But
Yeah.
I don't know, against Nord I feel like you do not need... It depends really. If you see Nord going for heavy infantry place, you might want commandos. But then again artillery, so I'm not sure. So I would say I would favor medium tank span and then go tier 3 on 3 base maybe and then do some nice shit. I'm not sure. Against Nord it's still very iffy. I know that the early game for GDI is very good now, but about the late game it's still very different. Like both factions are super strong.
I think this kind of depends on the map. If it's open, then Nord has clearly an advantage, as long as the GDI doesn't have a death blob.
Yeah, the death blob is always hardcore.
Oh shit. He's going for it once again. Double is even. Fuck.
For Kane. You know what they say, for Kane and country. Oh, he killed... Oh no, wow, he didn't even kill the barracks. I mean, it's not like that it even was worth it, even though he would have killed it.
If he even managed to kill it, it wouldn't have been a big loss.
And you just killed a Chinook, wow. Lucky you.
I only lost the harvester, so not much damage has been dealt.
Actually, I do not feel like open maps is like a real... In the early stages, maybe that's true, yeah. But I feel like early map doesn't count anymore as an argument for Nord, because you can wall off everything. You can also wall against GDI, and that's even more difficult for GDI to handle, because GDI is not fast enough to drive around everything.
Oh, wrecking bikes en masse.
Wreck.
I think you should.
See, now the game is laggy. I would like to know who is causing that now. Like, this is not cool, man. The game plays on half speed at the moment, in my opinion. And the medium tanks are zapping for some reason. Sometimes they do this weird cell glitches. Okay. Is it Bane? Didn't
No,
decrease.
it's not Bane.
No, it's not Bane. It's not Bane. Oh yeah, it's the actual observer bingo.
Civilian
What
killed.
Sosuke and I like to do. Like everyone disconnects until we found the issue. Hey GDave, can you watch the stream? Dave, are you there? We just only to test who it is actually. It's not... I do not think it's you, but... Dave is not there, I guess. Dave! Ah, where's Dave? Oh, Dave. David. Davidissimo. Actually, now you see that... well, even though I would say even those 4 medium tanks could have ended this, but wow, with that army.
Once I shut down his
The attack bikes.
bikes,
It's over.
Also, I'm getting Humvees out now, so...
Could it be not?
This
So
should
Bayonet's not
deal
main
with-
has good stuff. I would like to know if it's either weapons,
crap,
Uzi
crap, crap, crap,
funds.
crap, 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 crap. Dodge.
Oh, that hurt. Ah, you lost 2 tanks. That's actually
Well,
huge already.
Still,
How much does a medium
there's
tank cost
still
again?
managed to
800,
dodge
right?
it best.
How much does a medium tank cost again? 800.
800.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, the times where the light tank costs 700,
Way
right?
way too much tourists. Excuse me?
Light tank costs 650?
Yep.
Ah, oh, this is so
There was
nice.
a time where it costed 750, so
What?
you had that.
Wow, that is
yeah,
bullshit.
700, I mean.
In the original he cost
There was.
600, that I remember.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that was amazing. I think that was OP. Light tank Spamu.
I hope he doesn't attack my base in the meantime.
Someone is clearly slowing down the game. Okay, next time I will just kick people and they have to watch stream. Fuck them. Only the people that play or I trust stay. So, me only. So, yeah. By the way, is that you, A10 strike you just passed it there? Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought so. I don't know. Like, it's so easy to know when it's in Borgmo airstrike or not. Because they never hit the spot.
Ha, ha, ha. I think the enemy is contained. We have the best chances right now, even if we just hold out.
By the way, this one A10 strike I did to you was clipped, by the way, where, I don't know, I lured you into my wards and you lost your whole army with one A10 strike.
Yeah.
I think that was the
I
biggest
know,
A10 strike
I've
in my
seen it.
entire TD career.
I've seen it.
Oh. Ah, I was more than just happy to see that happening. Because your army was pretty big.
Yeah, tons of infantry went down that day.
Ooh. Now we have the Nord player going for artillery. The Nord player is not focusing correctly, and the artillery is in front while the attack bikes are behind. What is that? Twilight Zone?
Oh, once again a strike against me. Dodge, 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 dodge.
It didn't do really that much. Wow, you didn't even use the medium tank.
So many fucking bikes.
Because.
I need MLRS against that.
Or a lot of Humvees.
Or a lot of Humvees, but I'm out of money.
Ah. You need more oil,
I
my
can't
friends.
really attack because he is defensive structures everywhere.
You know what? I still hate the fact that the Obelisk of Light is not tier 2. The original he was
I
tier
hate that
2.
too.
I don't know, maybe, I don't know, AOA will never change
I
that.
don't understand this. Why it's still tier 3?
It's also
I mean,
shitty for its stats.
the- Yeah.
I mean, the problem is AOA
It's good
says like
against
always the
level
fire rate
tanks
is
and
amazing and the damage is amazing, the 2 shots medium tanks. Oh yeah, well, 2 shots medium tanks, but when I have 5 of them, I one-shot your Obelisk.
Yeah.
This thing has no HP, I feel like it's even weaker than a guard tower. I don't know. It just feels like it, you know? I mean, to be fair also,
Yeah.
I do not see them enough, and then he says, yeah, but in team games they're very strong. But to be fair, I would never consider everything above 2 versus 2 as balancing reasons, seriously.
Yeah, obelisks are very rarely used.
I don't know, like imagine if they would be tier 2, then they have the kind of, you know, Tesla coil feel, you know, like it's cool, it's there, you can use it, it's a huge investment, but it can pay off. You can also make it more expensive if you put a tier 2 2000, maybe I won't build it, maybe I will, who knows.
It's already,
And-
what, 1500?
Yeah, it's 1500, right? But if you put a tier 2, then it would be a bit more expensive, so you can't spam. I mean, you can't spam them either, they cost 90 energy, that's like a, you need always a power
Yeah.
plant.
You know, they used to be until
150.
previous release of 150 power. I don't think there's really any justification for not having them as tier 2. Not one AGT is tier 2.
I mean, artillery's on tier 2, right? So you can take them out. And they die so quickly.
Yeah, they really do. You need to pair them up with walls.
They're like Tesla coils. They also die very quickly. In CD, they're also tier 3 or obelisks, but our obelisks have as much HP as a... I don't know, as a Conyard almost. It feels like it, as a TD Conyard. They are super tanky. But only to rival that problem. That this thing has, like, obelisks don't have a huge fire rate. I feel like even a Tesla coil is way better because it shoots 3 times. When you split it off against infantry. So I don't know, hey Dave, maybe we should have a talk with AOA again?
Yeah, probably.
I mean, it won't do anything, I know that because I talk with him so often about the obelisk. But also I talk with him a lot of the Humvee and he actually changed it pretty quickly. So I don't know, and he didn't even reverted his over buff and made it normal. And now the Humvee is pretty cool. As it is now, he did it very well. I don't know really like the obelisk. I can see his concerns because that can suddenly fuck up everything, you know? Like such a huge change. But then again, he wants to make TD like the original. He even wants to split up the tier 1 bait defenses, right? And that's also a huge
I
attempt.
think that's a mistake.
So, how about if you put the obelisk on tier 2 and split up the defenses? That would make sense. So,
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe, yeah, you know, like, why not? I mean, does the playtest really offer something for TD yet? I don't know if AOA actually pushed something through with the changes.
Well, from the forum thread, all he was suggesting was
MCV.
4K to 3.8K for the MCV. Yeah, I think maybe with him being away for a while, he didn't really work on anything.
Yeah, it's okay. He doesn't need to do it always. It's not necessary. TD is actually on a good pace. Just a few things, like, I don't know, the Apache is not that good against ground. Like, he used to be even better.
Borgmo said that he thinks it's fine, right, Borgmo? Whereas you think it's a bit too weak against infantry and a little bit versus orcas. I mean, it's good for RT and MLRS, like light vehicles and stuff. But yeah, I think it needs a buff against infantry.
Yeah, a buff against infantry is fine, but I wouldn't over buff them now because I feel them being more like a utility unit, support unit, than a main combat unit.
Yeah, of course. Like the
Well,
orcas
sure,
also.
but so orcas
Yeah, but that
as
is not
well.
what we're
We aren't
discussing.
talking about making them into tank busters or anything.
Yeah, the Apache
Sure.
right now, the Apache used to be better. That's the thing. And AOA buffed the Orca even more. So, like, it's like a double nerf for the Apache. Like, it got the short stick. Like, the Apache is something I would admire to get a little buff, you know. Then the MCV has slight cost decrease. I'm also fine with that. I still wouldn't build it. Not even. I'm still sure I would die if I would try to build something like this again. But
No.
even though it costs it costs 200 less, it needs to be way less expensive. So I would build this thing.
Ben saying to me on Discord that he thinks the obelisk is trash, that he thinks it should be tier 2, but even then he wouldn't build it. He doesn't think it's worthwhile.
Who just said that? Who said that?
Ben.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I also feel like I would also do that because the reasoning of original. In the original, it was tier 2. Even AOA didn't know that, by the way. I had to convince him and show him that it's tier 2, and then he was like, "What?" So he doesn't also know everything. But then again, you didn't play Nord in the original, in multiplayer. You did play GDI, like in Tipsan. You didn't play Nord. I mean, only if you wanted to lose, you picked Nord.
So Mikey J just lost 3 Apaches to the AGTs. To the observer, it may have looked like he clicked to attack the AGT 2 or 3 occasions with the Apaches. There's this really annoying thing where, like, the Apaches are out of range of the AGT, but they go roaming. It happens with orcas as well. Like, sometimes a unit will just run towards the air. The helicopters, I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't know, like, so what are the things we could go for AOA again and maybe not only talk about, but maybe really, I don't know, really like MCV, making it cheaper or not. If he doesn't want to do that, then whatever, but a small
I
Apache buff
really
and
hate this bad RNG.
an obelisk to tier 2 would be also nice. I don't know.
Well, it was a little bit weird that, you know, MCV 2K to 4K, and then
Yeah.
some people were saying, come on, let's make it 3K. I think
Yeah.
he was saying 3.4, and he was saying, oh no, 3.6, and then in the end 3.8. And like I think in the forum he says something like it's going to help because it's not going to,
Civilian killed.
you know, take up too much money from your production at some point. Come on, a 200 reduction is just nothing.
There's nothing. That's
like
not
it-
nothing. That's nothing.
That's a kind of like theory crafting that he's guilty of, where like he says something and it's a grammatically correct sentence, but it just isn't true.
Yeah.
Saying from 4K to 3.8K, you're not going to be all of a sudden Mr. Moneybags.
I don't know, I feel like he just only reduces it so people keep quiet finally. That's also what I do sometimes. I don't
Well,
know.
it makes sense to be a little bit
Cautious.
like cautious
Yeah.
in things, sure,
Yeah.
but sometimes
You gotta
um,
test.
things are just like clearly wrong. I don't think the MCV is clearly wrong. I think it could be cheaper and it would be fine. I mean, we already know that as well. Like we know what it used to be like with 2K, so we know that it's not going to be anywhere worse than that, and it's going to be less bad. It's 3K, of course, like in terms of their spammability.
I mean, I wouldn't reduce it to 3K though, because that's maybe too drastic, but 3,400 would be a good point to start with, you know?
Yeah,
And if
3,
it's still
4,
not OP,
3,
even go
5
lower.
would be fine.
Yeah, I would even say 3.2 okay, you know? 3,200 should be fine. 800 less is actually, I'm thinking of producing that thing, because the build time doesn't change. It's only the cost, and 800 is something that changes a lot, because that's an actual medium tank. And that's a reason to build it again, because then I could build another medium tank next to this thing. Also, I'm blocking a war factory entirely the whole time. So I don't know, the Apache, the MCV, the engineer trait he also wants to change the whole time. But since finally the devs are proving that there is a code around that you can use, so you do not block war factory MCV anymore, Dave. So that's finally how it works in Kane's Wrath. Yeah, when the engineer does external capture, you could still pack up your MCV. You are
I'm
still able to
still
produce.
I'm still suspicious of this whole NG thing, because it's like,
You could still sell,
No,
by the way, a building when it's getting captured. So that means you can insta-kill the engineer. No,
AOA
can't.
wanted it to be changed to like the timer cap NG because he felt that the engineers were too weak. But then he's decided that it needs to change because the engineers are too strong. Like, you know, that just smacks of, I want it to be like this, and I'm going to use like whatever argument's going to win. And to use like two diametrically opposite arguments for the same change is it's just suspicious to me.
I don't know, I would like to have finally a different engineer capturing, because I don't know how that works. It's also how it worked in old RA, and in TD it was insta-capture, is also broken and bullshit as fuck, of course.
Yeah,
But
the
I would like
single
to have-
NG instacap was well, it really encouraged you to use walls and stuff, you know?
Yeah, but
And
that's what
scatter
Yeah.
units are bad. So it is actually counterable. It's just pretty difficult.
And the thing is, I would like to have the Kane's Wrath method, because you were able to capture externally, but you were still able to react. You could pack in your MCV, you could still produce shit out of your war factory in barracks, you could still plant down power plants and defenses, and you were able to sell those buildings that were about to get captured. So you could sell and then kill the engineer.
I think selling is...
I definitely,
I would be strongly in favor of disabling selling if you if an engineer is nearby, because this is just kind of
I'm not
bullshit
personally,
move.
because the person still gets penalized. You know, you're still losing that thing. I mean,
Yeah.
if it's a low value thing like a power plant, then you don't give a shit that you didn't manage to capture it anyway and you made him sell it. But if it's
War factory.
yeah, if it's something like a war factory or
Yeah,
a comms or something, then they're heavily penalized.
But then
So
again,
I
would you
don't think you need to be, you know, like doubly rewarded by default in terms of you get the money or the production or whatever.
Yeah, I mean,
in
imagine.
addition to robbing them of it.
Yeah, like Dave said, imagine if you could not sell it, he always gets your war factory, so you're damn dead at this point. So at least you could sell and kill the engineer.
Yeah.
So also that would it would finally be almost like the original but modernized, what UpNRA stands for. You know, modernized gameplay. Or you just make it so that the engineer does 60% damage and it's always 2 engineer capture. That's the easiest change for now.
Oh yeah.
That's the easiest change for now. But then again, trying to capture oil derricks is still bullshit. Like that's why nobody really likes to go for oil derricks. So it's either you did it first or you will never do. Like what I did against you on Pirates and Emperors, Borgmo, I actually attacked you. I really made the work to put your fucking oil derrick half HP and then capturing it again, which was at the end a very good move because I had it a long time. But imagine if I didn't, then it would have been a lost cause.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I hate it so much that I have to capture it like that. I mean, even though the 60% damage thing would change, it's still dumb. So I don't know. I would really like to have a different engineer capture mechanic, but a good one. The Games Roth one was really a good one, or the Red Alert 3 one. And if 5 seconds is too quick, then just increase it to 7 seconds. Still better than what it is now. I mean, there's always something you can like balance around, and a bit better Apache, like he used to be good. You know, now he's not that good.
Yeah.
And I would finally like a final solution for the obelisk. Because this thing right now
Final solution.
Yeah. The German power. No, man, I'm not sure. The obelisk is not what it should be. But then again, AOA could finally think about splitting the tier 1 defenses again, because think about it. If you put the obelisk on tier 2, you could at the beginning maybe build a few turrets to defend against vehicle harassment. And then you could build obelisk.
No, well, no. If you split them out, it would be. Oh yeah, you're right.
Turret when you not, and GDI get the guard tower. The guard tower is amazing because that thing also kills light vehicles. So
yeah, but the thing is, with splitting them out, he's talking about modding the turret so that it's good against infantry. And
why would you do that?
Kind of dumb. What's the point?
That's not the original. I mean,
that's to just keep it as it is, or
yeah, or just try it. You know, like I don't even understand why he does want to do that, because if he really wants to go, like I would like to go for original pace, like try to make the game as original as possible. So split them up and see how that goes. It's playtest. If it's really dumb, change it again. I could actually see if you put the obelisk on tier 2 that it could work. Also,
I'm so happy I built a secondary advanced comm center.
Oh yeah, you built a second one. Wow. Nice one, dude.
well, you know, splitting the turret and the GT like that is also something that can just be done in Lua, I imagine. So maybe it's not necessary to put it through a full playtest. Because just remember that, like, when we have playtests, the whole TD community tends to migrate to there, like the main community.
Yeah.
And so we're kind of like stuck with that for some months.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. I mean, I don't know. First of all, I will send AOA this Twitch video anyway, and then we should have a talk about that. I mean, he will find arguments against it. I can understand it because, like I said, oh wow, nice one. Obelisk change to tier 2 is huge, but then again, you will never know if you never try. You know. Also.
I think still having 1500 price tag and 90 power requirement, and the fact that they're not anti-air as well.
Yeah, the advanced guard tower is amazing.
I really don't see that they would be all of a sudden spammed.
Yeah, like seriously, you know what? The advanced guard tower, I would always swap my obelisk for the advanced guard tower. Even though if it's on tier 3 advanced guard tower, I would start building those. Like the advanced guard tower is fucking strong. And maybe even, I wouldn't say OP, but it is so multifunctional. It kills tanks, it kills aircraft, it's pretty decent against infantry. Like a grenadier. But then it shoots air.
Big advantage is its range. It's quite a bit more than the turret's range, right?
And it costs 1000. And it has a long build time, which means it basically takes nothing out of your Like I'm serious, like right now. Like this can't be that the game is so slowed. Okay, I will. Like Dave, can you watch the stream? Like, just really, it's not about you. It's about like really testing who the problem is.
It really isn't me.
I know it's not you.
I'm right next to my router. It isn't me, basically.
So I don't know. I would no.
It's quite possibly Black. Black does lag sometimes, and hence he really often will claim like somebody else is lagging to try to distract from himself.
Okay, like Dave, can you really just? I know you are not it, but can you still leave so you're like the leading example? I mean, you are able to watch the stream, right? Or is your internet not good enough?
No, the internet's fine.
Okay, yeah, like I know. Please come. It's not about you. I know that you're not leaking. Like I know that you never lag. Only when you just leave for some reason. Still, it's still the same. So
Still
it
the
wasn't
same.
you.
Yeah, I'm not at all surprised.
Next one.
Whilst you're doing it, when all the specs have left, I bet you it ends up being him.
Okay, so Stuka is left and Wabbit. And if it's not, then it... Stuka also, I don't know. Stuka never lagged before.
Yeah, ask Black to leave. I bet he's reluctant to, because he won't want to, you know, to give the evidence that it was him lagging.
Oh, the day tensor actually killed a medium tank and damage too.
Hmm.
Oh, Wabbit disconnected? It's not Wabbit.
No, I asked him to disconnect. Also, we share internet, so yeah.
So who's left specking then, Gannon?
Stuka.
You and who?
Kälte kommt rein.
Okay, Stuka, it's also not Stuka. So it is Black.
Okay, the game's won. So let's just find out who it is. Otherwise, next game is going to be
Yeah,
a lag fest as well. You might as well start getting the players to slowly disconnect one by one. If two jump out at the same time, you can't tell. So you should just name players one by one, get them to leave.
it could also be Lurker. Who knows? I mean,
Yeah, it's
GDave.
possible.
That was left-handed.
or you kill them one by one if they do not wanna leave. Or should I actually tell them? Yeah, come on. We
Yeah,
didn't
just
cheat
tell
now.
them.
Megat, here, Borgmo attacked from this. You can now ride in attack. You-
I plan to attack because he started attacking to the north. I have Ironcan ready, so yeah.
Yeah, so-
Gannon, start off with the Lurker. Ask Lurker to
Oh.
leave for a lag test. See if
Oh.
it's him.
Okay.
Yeah,
Mikey
what's gonna
just
happen
got
is-
defeated. Okay. Lurker just disconnected. It wasn't Lurker, by the way. And now the game is over, so it wasn't Lurker, it
Total
was
control
Black.
terminated.
At least
Yeah.
it was I or no?
No, it was not you. No, not you. You fine.
Yeah, I knew Black would do that. He quit so he didn't have to leave. He's such a fucking
Yeah, it
lying
is-
little cunt.
It was Black, I guess. So yeah, I need to kick Black now, or what?
Well, if you don't want a lag fest, he could just go on another server.
Should I do 1 versus 1 or 2 versus 2? I would like to have a 1 versus 1 again, because after this lag fest, I feel like nobody wants to play 2 versus 2 now. Yeah, thought so. It's just counter measurements, you know. So I don't know if it lags again, then we tell him to leave, I guess. Because it was neither of you guys, no one. Everyone was fine. So it is black. It must be black because Lurker also left. It was fine. So, but then again, instantly both the others left. But I saw it after Lurker left. It was still lagging. You could see it in a split second.
No blocking.
Yeah. So I don't know if I would still like to have, like I said to the thematic from before, I would still like to have a different engineer. I would just like to first of all a different engineer.
Well, this one's definitely gonna fucking lag because Black was still in and Norman joined at the end.
Norman
Yeah,
just joined?
Norman is
Also
special
lagging.
case.
Okay, Black just left, by the way.
It's not
suddenly,
lagging.
actually, no, it was lagging
Yeah.
before.
Norman has
It
good
suddenly
internet right
improved.
now.
It suddenly improved.
Norman has enough money for good internet right now.
No, he with his web stick, he gets 5 gig at a like a faster speed. He usually uses that on a YouTube, and then is down to like 30 kilobits per second for the rest of the month. So it must be he's still got some.
I think you were misspelling YouPorn.
Civilian killed.
Yeah, good old jokes.
Civilian.
No, Norm's got some very weird tastes. He can choke his chick into normal YouTube stuff.
Civilian.
Oh, I'm recording for
Civilian
3 hours.
killed.
This is gonna be a blast.
Civilian
Okay,
killed.
tomorrow. No, wait. How do? Can I actually upload?
Civilian.
No. This time I really wanna go to bed because I think yesterday I fucked myself hardcore. But you know what?
It's New Year's Eve, of course.
Yeah, I mean today's stream was pretty good. We had 12 viewers around that, like when we really were starting to play with Borgmo a lot. So next time I will just annotize the stream next time a bit better with TD. And also maybe play with you guys also RA, so people also get this one finally. Because I haven't streamed RA in ages, so that's also fine, I guess. But next time just annotating it better. Today I also didn't felt like it, you know. Actually before I started the stream I felt super shitty. Now it's fine. No, the lag game is fine right now. Nothing's lagging. No, this game is like smooth like baby skin.
Yeah, so I don't get that the fact that they give veterans save. Like in RA for example, the bounty that you get from civilians is like $1.
Yeah, it's
So
fine.
they have a really small kill value. So in TD they must be pretty high
It
because
must be high.
to get one rank up it's like the cost of the vehicle, right? So I think that probably needs changing. Let's nerf Borg's Civ
I'm still going
killing
to kill
reward. Yeah, I know you will, but you won't get fucking rank ups for doing it.
Yeah, that is that is actually a huge point that needs to get addressed actually, because that restricts map. Actually, that's also a thing because that's like in RA when you can't use map like a water because Neville is just broken as fuck. You can't do shit, and as a map maker myself, I also want to plant down civilians because they look nice, and someone like Borgmo who hates them and wants to murder everyone who looks like a civilian in game, I mean, like then he still wants to do that himself and doesn't want to have an extra rule. Oh yeah, maybe as soon as that does not
How
finish,
many
we need an
civs,
extra rule.
Borg? How many civs are necessary to give a Hummer veteran civ?
I
4, right?
have never counted it.
3 or 4. I'm pretty
No,
sure 3 or 4.
I think 8, 9.
No, not so many. You just killed
something
4 or
like that.
5 there and you got it.
You only
No,
killed a
I
handful,
killed,
didn't
I
you?
killed a lot.
Okay, you sure?
I killed everyone in the village, and I just got my rank up.
Okay. I don't know. I also do not want to have a secondary rule like, yeah, never kill civilians on the map because sometimes they stand on your building place and ugh.
Especially that's why I kill them.
Yeah, I know. And I understand that. So I do not make a rule like this. I don't know. This is actually a huge point that needs to get addressed. You know what, by the way, how funny it is in Tiberium Sun? In Shattered Paradise, there was for some reason fiends have a value of over 10,000 money. So it didn't matter with it didn't matter which unit you killed those, you instantly hit heroic. And we realized that in between when I was using some maps from Westwood, and I was like, oh, there's a fiend, I'm killing it with my mammoth tank. He was insta heroic, and I was like, what? Okay, cool. And then Node was like looking at the YAM, was like, yeah, this thing costs over 10,000. No wonder that thing's heroic. What? And then he reduced it to 1, I guess. So now it's fine.
Well, I think a Fiend can fight back, yes? So
And
it shouldn't
no.
be one.
They need to be on. Do not forget, in map editor in Aura, it's all about it's either neutral or creep. And everything is set on neutral usually, and everything that's neutral will never fight back. This is how it goes. You
okay.
cannot set them. You can only lure that, I guess, if they're neutral, and then they only
Doesn't
fight back if you
value-
hit them.
The 10,000 value seems like some little cheat by somebody to me. For example, there's a guy, JAW0M, who modded manufacturing consent to make it like really open because he plays only Node, and he put a concrete enclosure right in the middle of the map and filled it with engineers. So what
I
he would
remember
do,
that, yeah.
yeah, at the beginning of every game, build a single recon bike, kill a few engineers, get the recon up to heroic, which made it, fast as anything and deal quite a bit of damage. And that's all he would do, like, just real blinkered, one-trick pony, like OCD, and it was just dumb. I'd still kick his ass on his own private map, but it was so annoying, that he had tweaked it to be so in favor of himself. It's like Black with his copy-paste maps with hidden oil derricks that only he knows about.
Yeah.
Like hidden behind trees and
Yeah,
stuff,
I
like really
kinda
sneaky
used-
shit.
Kinda hate Black's copied maps.
I mean, to be fair, I also copy my maps, but I copy from the modern games. Like 2 maps, like this one map I made, I call Wasteland, is from Kainsroth.
No,
But-
sometimes you see that somebody put effort into a map, but in all of Black maps, I never saw any effort that he put himself in.
So what? So he takes the maps like no, I understand. So he takes like the maps that are already in the pool and just changes those, or what?
Yeah, so he copies that you have additional Tiberium trees or just twice as large, and he changes nothing else. And I think, yeah, it's kind of cheap. In some way, it's nice, but at least a little bit of effort.
Because the
I'd like
only
to
map
see.
I ever took now from the map pool is Reasonable Doubts, and I made it to Beyond the Limits. But only, first of all, because I asked AOA, should I take this map, because it's kind of dumb how it works, and you have to... It's like a Norman map, you have like every eco already next to your starting MCV, so no need to move out. And I like, hey, can I change it? It was like, of course, if it's good, then change. So I changed Beyond the Limits. I mean, we only played it once, so I'm not sure if it's good or not, but... First of all, what I did, I put...
What is Cage doing? He hasn't expanded yet? I don't see... Oh, that's also something interesting. You see on the mini-map where you are harvesting. or where the
Yeah,
enemy-
that is a bug since
It's-
ages. That's
So that's why I'm wondering what the hell he's doing.
that's a bug since ages. You just see on the minimap when the Tiberium fields vanish.
No.
Oh no, was it in the... No, you don't see it on the minimap, but no, wait. How do you see it again? When you look on it or when you see it on the
Mini-map.
minimap?
On the
okay.
mini-map you see it there.
So that bug is also still in. I think that has been recorded since ages.
I think it's not so trivial to fix it is the reason.
Actually,
Mm.
yeah, I mean, that's why Mikey
Yeah.
cannot go for hidden expansion, because Borgmo now knows where he is. Because
wait,
Borgmo
I
was
just
actually
figured
questioning
out
where
where-
he is.
You shouldn't be looking, you cheater.
I figured out where he is.
I mean...
I'm gonna send a Humvee right
I mean, at the
there.
beginning he was like, where is he actually? Did he expand? And then he was like, oh, I see where he is, because I saw the field is still vanishing. So this is how Borgmo saw it, see? Yeah. That's
Yeah.
a problem. That's actually significant, if you think about it. It's like civilians
Yeah.
gaining... Yeah, I don't know. I think maybe 2 things...
This is even worse, I think.
Yeah.
That's still dumb. I really feel
But
like civilians
as long as
shouldn't-
this bug prolongs and it's everyone can use it, I will use it, because why shouldn't I use an advantage like that if everyone can use it?
Yeah. So I don't
It's
know,
shitty,
like,
but
yeah. The 2 things
Yeah.
we should fix. The thing we should fix in TD is, first of all, civilians should like their value should be reduced to 1 maybe. And second of all, this bug with the mini-map should also be fixed for now. Like, seriously, this is important. There's also a thing, there's an RA bug as well, there's like an overall aura bug. So, and then for the specifics, what was it again? A nice little Apache buff and some, yeah, and obelisk of light movement to tier 2. I would rather say I would never build this thing. You know why? Because Nord is about aggression. If I put any money into an obelisk, I also first of all need to put money into a power plant, and that reduces my army size by a lot. And that means I would never have as much money as I would usually have against you, Borgmo. Because I never ever put any kind of defense as any faction. Because I always pump everything into army. I only put it into wards and advanced guard tower, because advanced guard tower is so good. Not building it is like like committing suicide. Also, you saw how I wished the ground with Anju like the last games I played against him. Like, he always puts money against in defense, is why I try to not do that at all. Only if I know I won't be able to defend. And GDI is slow. Ah,
yeah,
like
GDI is definitely slow.
Like this mirror. Ah, GDI mirror. It's like watching two retards trying to solve mathematical stuff. They have a nice attempt, but they will never do.
This is another S.
Yeah.
One shot and
no. GDI mirror is like, oh, I have a medium tank. I will place it there. And look, another medium tank. I will place him here. And oh, he has grenadiers. I think I will never stop. But oh, my opponent built orcas. Damn, I lost a medium tank or two. Okay, I will now build one APC to counter 15 orcas. I know it's not like that, but it feels like it.
yeah.
Ah, that's nice. So, by the way, I need to have a look at the Discord of T-Deagle. T-Deagle. If someone else has reported in. Wabbit. And a lot of people actually have registered, and Ultra Nano has made sure. Okay. Ah, Borgmo also did. Yeah, Ultra Nano always forgets to make them yellow. Where's Borgmo? Where's Borgmo? I see he's online here. Okay. Oh, wait. No, he is. Dragunov also. Oh no! Sorry, Ultra Nano did. Nano did. Nice. Dave, are you also gonna participate?
Isn't he already listed as participator?
No, he's not.
Like that?
No, he's not. But there's still time, you know, till 7th January. There's. I mean, it's a ladder, and you can delay your matches whenever. Like, it will be like Rago. You can delay your matches if you can't yet. We're still writing our rule set and whatnot, so me. I mean, wait a sec. Laurie also wanted to play with us, and I think GDave as well. And they have replied on the site, so they just didn't register yet, which is okay.
I wonder if I managed to surprise him with my mass orcas.
Anju, wait a second, Aberrat also? Aberrat is not listed, even though he's yellow for some Borgmo, Stuka, or Flame Wheel. Oh, yes, Arrow Slow Cup. I forgot. With the 3 letters, FAC. Nice. FAC. Borgmo BOR. I'm of course with my ZXG.
Obvious reasons.
Yeah, I'm of course with my ZXG. Is the game lagging again? No.
Yep,
yes, it is. So I'm not mistaken. But who causes that now? Who is it now? I mean, Black is not in here. I mean, to be fair, we have 9 observers. Okay, like I can guess that it's coming from that point.
Norman's in, but very quiet, and like all it takes is somebody to alt tab and start doing something like bandwidth intensive or CPU intensive, and it'll start to lag. So somebody who doesn't normally lag, you know, if they're doing something at the time, can do.
Yay, Ultranan also does. We make people yellow, he just said, so we make them Asian. Oh,
I don't know where planes are coming.
he just killed his own medium tank with that. Oh, also a thing. What do you guys think of the service depot and how quick it heals? They increased that by a lot in RA. They heal now super quick their vehicles. What do you guys think of TD?
Yeah, I
Would
think
it
it
make people
should-
good?
Honestly, you have already spent a lot of time returning the vehicle,
Yeah.
waiting till it's repaired, and then microing it again back to the army. So yeah, I think it should be real fast repair.
Also, you put in money only to have those. The only thing a service depot ever provides you with is MCV. And you
Yeah.
do never build those except if you already won anyway.
Yeah.
Or if your opponent is not watching properly.
Oh, he's trying a snipe.
See, this is how it should be, you know, with the engineer, like he commando cams, so you can still sell, you know, and defend.
Yeah.
So this is how it would be with my engineer approach, you know, that would be still cool. Oh, oh, oh.
You can still
Ah,
sell
he
right
still
now.
got it.
Your reaction's faster than a potato.
Well, it's time to fuck him up.
Potato mo, you say? Holy shit, this is a yellow army moving. Chinese attacking. Well, China. China must go large.
Riddle that free. No, that was
There's generals.
Japan. That's
There's generals.
ah.
China must go larger.
Huh?
We build for China.
Oh, does yeah, it didn't set.
What else had the voice actor of the Chinese Bulldozer said again? It was sounded pretty good. We're living in prosperity. Or in German, wir werden im Wohlstand leben. Like Lotus was also pretty nice. Look at that Borgmo. Time to rock and roll.
Real tough guy.
Yeah, tough going. Ah, so many orcas are nice. Orcasu.
That was left-handed.
That was left hand.
He's out of energy, nice. So he can freely attack all his power plants. You really should start selling stuff.
Shelling. See, having a few mammoth tanks in the army is always nice, but only producing mammoth tank is a fail.
Hmm.
You will never be able to defend anything. The only way where mammoth tanks could be very good against a lot of medium tanks is if your map is full of mammoth tanks. And now, oh please, yeah, please, I wanna see who's the black sheep, really. I
Dave,
wanna see
Dave,
it now.
it's
It could be
Dave,
Dave,
it's
yeah, because
Dave.
Dave hasn't talked. It's Norman, hey! Who would have guessed that?
It's not
the
me, you
Lager.
can't.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna kick a lot of people next game, so that doesn't happen. I
Battle
mean,
control terminated.
as soon as we have the game full and the players are settled, I'm gonna kick a lot of people.
Disallow spectators and accidentally kick yourself because you're a spectator.
By the way,
Ha.
do you have a map wish, my friends?
No, not
From
really.
the current TD group, or do you wanna have another map? Another.
Well, we could also do a team match.
Ah, match point.
Match point.
Okay, that after there's a team game. Okay, after there's a team game. I'm
Okay.
fine.
I think after that I go
Okay,
to sleep. because
first,
it's
uh,
already late and I went to sleep late yesterday. for
Okay,
obvious
yeah, me
reasons.
too. Me too. I can understand it. So okay, first of all, as soon as the combatants are set, a lot of people have to part ways with us. Sadly. I already picked 2. One is black. Oh, he disconnected. Oh, damn it! He disconnected himself. Damn.
Well, he's listening on stream. He wanted to jump out before he got the ban hammer.
Okay, so then Norman is next. Yes. Okay. Bye bye, Norman. Bane. I trust Bane. I trust
Perhaps you
Mikey. I
should
trust
have before
Wabbit.
posted
Lurker.
where you can watch the stream.
I feel like it should be. You know what? Yeah. I mean, I'm doing it like this, and if they start lagging, they will be nice and leave, hopefully. So, okay, here we go. And start. By the way, I feel like I'm getting used to the light vehicle start now, light supports, I think. I still would like to play with MCV only, but like I said, user
So
rules.
many churches.
We have big plans. Yeah, that's also something from the Chinese. So many charges. Borgmo all inner German already triggers. And Lösung. Kill religion.
I'm not even German.
Yeah, see. You do not need to be a German to get triggered. You know, it's the Germanization of the localization. Bitches love cannons.
Oh, yeah. I kind of think... that's dragon enough. Well, I don't know if he's got or not.
Sometimes, by the way, I hate you, Borgmo. You're very lucky when it's about the finding opponent engineer. Motherfucker.
So worth it to sniper engineer.
Yep. That's why I hate light vehicle support, because with that, if that's not online, you do not need to worry about your engineers. You can still kill them,
really
of course.
I'm doing something really stupid. I'm gonna capture every oil right at the beginning.
Okay, I would
So
then I would recommend to go for second refinery. A Wolf factory you will never get out. That costs too much and takes too long. If you really go,
do it anyway.
already 3 engineers stops you so hardcore. But as people said, 55 seconds it takes to pull to get out, like to get in the money you use for the engineer.
1 minute 450 income, so it takes more than 55 seconds.
Yeah, but that's what people say already. 58 seconds. It's when you need. That's what you need to get one time 500. I'm not sure. I haven't counted it yet, and I do not care. Because I want my oil derricks.
Every 2 seconds you get your $15. You can do the math now.
Actually, it is 2 seconds. You're right. 15. Yeah, I don't know. I would. 15 divided by 500 divided by 15 times 2. Divided by. Doesn't matter. So, how many ticks do I need? 10, 30? I think I need 30 ticks. And in each minute you can reach 30.
33.
Yeah.
33.3.
Something. So you need 1 minute and 10 seconds. So
Basically,
60. Yeah, 60. 70 seconds. That's still pretty easy to reach, you know. Like nobody will anyhow someone insta kill an oil derrick as soon as it is captured.
But the thing is, if he doesn't scout me now, I'm gonna have so much money. Or if he doesn't attack, I have so much money which I can build on.
2 oil derricks are almost
and
a
be
harvester.
very happy.
2 oil derricks are almost a harvester. So right now you have. So you now have like almost 2 harvesters. You have extra. Oh wait, do you have? Wait a second. 2? Oh, you have only 1 oil derrick not under your occupation, and that's the one in the middle.
That's already on the move to get it.
Yeah. The engineer. Wow. I mean, this will not help you at all when I tell you how much you earn per minute, but it's 2,600 right now. It's even growing. It's growing the longer right now. the longer you wait. Oh, you got the oil direct now. Wow. That's why it's smashing up so much right now.
I'm going to get floating really soon.
Did you put yourself on on purpose on low power, or was that a
No,
mistake?
accidentally.
Because sometimes I do that on purpose because when you go low power, everything doesn't get spent instantly, and you finally get bank up some money as soon as you do not need to spend it out quickly. Like imagine if you build Humvees, but you actually don't need them right now, but you just wanna produce them to have some units. It's pretty nice if you go low power there.
No.
Ah, so you know that Dragunov. I haven't seen this guy in a while.
I don't know
Dragunov.
how good he is or what his shtick is.
Dragunov.
But doesn't seem that he expanded in any way right now. His eye. Oh, yeah, probably there.
By the way, I like my map. This is the map I put the most effort into. 12 patches or something until it's finally good. It's a version 1.2. And usually I start with 0.1. See, finally, since Norman is not in here, I do not see any lag. What did he just kill? A power plant? That was not worth it
Power
at all.
plant.
That was not
Nope.
worth it at all. He killed
can
some.
go from
Power plant cost
counterattack.
500, right? 500, so...
300, I think. Oh,
Nee, normal power
No,
plant cost 500.
in the original.
Yeah, in original
in
was
the original
300,
it was
right?
300.
Yeah.
Huh?
It is 500, I
Yeah,
think here.
500.
So, and you killed just 4 bikes and a buggy. So, 2,400, 2,300 down the drain. What the hell? The Humvee meta. Woo!
They're just the 4 route.
Holy shite. You now have almost 4,000 earns per minute. While he has
I have
2,700.
only one refinery.
Yeah, I know, right? You have almost 4,000. He has 2,700, and you have only one refinery. And people said once before I brought up some maps with oil derricks. Yeah, oil derricks are shitty. We need to buff them. I can still remember AOA wanted to buff those. I can still
File
remember.
control
Well,
terminated.
The easiest way to buff them and make them really meaningful is to make them recapturable. That's all
Yeah.
you need.
Yeah,
You
because
just
right
don't
now you
want to
just
do it
destroy them.
for
and
some
that's-
reason.
Okay, now I'm hosting a team game, I guess, because...
Yeah, but I'm going to sign off now. Going to sleep.
Okay, it was nice having you, bro.
Yep.
As
It was nice
as
to
usual.
play.
Like I said, I always stream on Mondays, and I like to favor TD because
Yep.
nobody likes. I mean, also 5 Aces likes to. Like every time he goes with Tuesday streams, he also does TD recently a lot. It is a good game after all. Okay, so now, come on. Yeah, I will host a 3 vs 3 now because why not?
Well, I'm signing off.
Yo, good night, bro.
See ya.
Okay, GDave. Which is a good 3 vs 3 map? Can you recommend me one?
Let me check.
Back to bases? Way back to basics, maybe? Axis of Advance? Huh.
Probably the favorite big slog 3v3 map is Control in Chaos. It's quite high eco, but
Control and something you said. Okay, Control
yeah,
and
Control in
Chaos. Ah,
Yeah.
found it.
It
But-
makes for the most diverse games, at least.
Restricted. Seems fine. Okay, now, I mean, I do not want to do 1 vs 1 only, so now people can join in and have fun. Oh, do we actually have enough people now? Because I only see 6 now. I mean,
I
of
think the
course, when I...
servers are split. Let me jump out and see if other people are around.
Yo. Chill. Everything is fine, dudes. Hey, Nano. Like I said, should we discuss the maps again? Because a lot of people actually seem to favor Warwind over Avocado. I mean, we can talk over the map pool again. I mean, it's not really that necessary, but you know what I mean. Better talking about it now than slacking off later.
So Norman, Sticker, and Felipe are on another server. Maybe they'll come play.
Should we switch to them or should we stay?
Well, Norman's admin, and he's red right now.
So we switch.
No, he's hosting a 2v2. If you
Ah,
switch,
okay.
it won't become a 3v3.
Yeah, also shitty internet, yeah. Yeah, how about I change it to 2 versus 2? That's not that necessary. So we could go, I think Warcraft we had. Is Warcraft a good 2 versus 2 map? I'm not sure. I feel like it looks nice.
Yeah, it's quite nice.
Yeah, you know what I always say? I consider 1 versus 1 and 2 versus 2 competitive, but everything 3 versus 3 and above I consider cancer. I don't know. I hate everything that is 3 versus 3 and above.
I'll be back in a sec. I'm just going for a piss.
Yo, have fun. Lurker ist auch Special Boy. Felipe. Nano. Nano wants to train, Nano wants to play. Actually, if you think about it, Nano is the actual founder of TDGL. He's the guy who actually had the initiative and actually does the shit. I like that. Canon streaming. Oh, there's the Stuka. And by the way, Unano, about the TDGL, we need also to think about the streaming and the rules and everything. Ugh, if that's not already set up. I think we can do this tomorrow. Also with the map pool, we'll see. I mean, it's not about winning, it's about fun. Oh. Okay, YS.
Harsh but fair.
Well, yeah, Bayonet means kill yourself, KYS. Holy shit, that was a true Dave right there. Just out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. The wrestling move from Dave, out of nowhere comes to kill yourself. You are gay. Okay, so are you guys ready? I think maybe this is the last game I will do now and record, and I will shut off. I will still maybe play more games because I'm having fun right now, but I would say I will close the stream then because it's too late, and uploading a video that is over 3 hours is already a pain. Oh no, can I kick him? Ah. Yeah, I mean...
I was gonna say just let him stay, and like if it lags, politely ask him to leave.
Settings?
Like if people are bad to Norman, he'll stick around and like fuck with people. It can be quite funny, but it also can be infuriating.
I know, I know Norman, and I do not want to kick him actually because it's not like that I don't like him, but I don't like Lex. That's a problem.
Yeah, he's a TD institution.
The Norman is like TD, like he was there when TD was created. He's old.
Yeah.
It's not about that I don't like him. Well, I don't like most of the Norman maps, but that doesn't matter that I do not dislike that I don't dislike him. Yeah, I think that's the correct English. I just English right there. No post? What? I didn't do anything. No. No. I'm not new post. There's nothing problematic. I did do everything correct. Yeah, light support always on, I thought. Ooh, someone is... Wow. That Humvee is treacherous. Nice micro. Oh, Bane. The bane of humanity. Not buggy, it's called not buggy instead of radar buggy. What? Why is the artillery of not called hammer of fist? Oh wait a second. How was the artillery called again? Hammer of fist or fist of hammer? Hammer of fist. And flame tank was also called devil's tongue. Ezekiel's wheel was stealth tank. Medium tank was called M1A1. Mammoth tank was called Mammoth X66. And the hover and the rocket MLS was actually called oh god, Steinhagel. It was in German, but I don't know. That was in English. Aye. Hailstorm something? Yeah. Ultra Nano. But I feel like today we made a great approach, right, Nano? I don't know, now you're not listening, you're in game. Oh wait. Dave and Nano. Okay. Okay. What, saying Bane? Oh, Bane. Oh yeah, baby. Ah yeah. Yeah, you're a harvester. Harvesters are retardo. Everyone knows.
Ben, you fucking noob.
Oh yes, I know. I remember what I wanted to check again. Okay, still no new patch, I guess. Nope. Can't wait to check the new release. Fuck you. Fuck you, dipshit. Dipshit. Shit stain? I want better music right now. A bit too loud maybe. That's better. I like the action. Lurker has been defeated. Nano is stronger. And on the counter. No, GG.
Battle control terminated.
Interesting. Okay, so I would say 3 hours and 40 minutes of recording is enough now. So yeah, anyway, I thank you very much for watching, guys, and also for the guys who are gonna watch the video on YouTube. And I hope I see you in the next one, in the next Monday stream next week. See ya!